fight the power like Big Chuck.
What's the status, 3?
I'm good, just making the world a better place, that's all.
Anyone want to hear Sir Drop or Hurricane JW's music? The link will always be in the description. Listen.
The Bakushi is the master of illusion. And if everyone believes the illusion, it becomes reality. Bakushi thinks he's won the game, but he didn't count on a pinch hitter.
All is continuous vibration, always in motion. Conductor of energy, a salt in the ocean. Serpent is the sine wave, polarities interwoven. A chemical sorcery, elixirs and potions. Resonant frequencies, molecular explosions. Your daily programs is heavy doses of hypnosis. People walk around blind even though their eyes are open. No time for ideological salesmen with biblical notions. That box in your room, televised lies through your vision. It doesn't matter your race, status, or religion. No longer have to beat you when your mind is locked in prison. That food is filled with toxins, it's why you can't think clear. Illusion of choice is your option while keeping all in fear. Load up all your weaponry, the revolution is here. I said load up all your weaponry, the revolution is here.
We ain't in the same place, or occupy the same space. So get the fuck out my face.
In the instant I changed the mission with photosynthesis. Witness the synthesis, rip it in this on instruments. Feel the frequency, energy off this Hennessy synergy. Literally those that take us to infinity. Reading articles, all is horrible, calling audibles. I'm remarkable, I shot a fed at a carnival. Dust and particles, follicles gon' be everywhere. Heavy pair of some pistols, I shot them holding that teddy bear. Fuck the system, let's keep it simple, let's raise the temple. Make them triple while you're going to where they all assemble. Not Avengers, I'm the Avenger, I seek the injure. Kept my temper till I stuck the hidden blade up in them. Fuck the ruler, here's what they doing to you. Poison water in the food is what you put into you. I'm the shooter with new maneuvers. Caught back to Ruger, super trooper. He is gonna need a pooper scooper. The revenge of Montezuma. Rockin' my Pumas, uppercut like a Kuma, sending you straight to Luna. Cosmic verses from universes on new excursions, emerging the virgin. I pull the back the iron curtain. War leaders are war eaters, born cheaters, war sneakers, rearrange their core features. Born reaper, hurricane, the sword keeper, form ether, burn all of the mold geezers. Up in government, parliament, bitch, I'm tarnishing arguments, ain't no bargaining, throw a bomb in the audience. I'm the guardian, strange you all in the cardigan, rearrange the universe, I am the artisan.
We ain't in the same place, or occupy the same space. So get the fuck out my face.
As a king, fighting the spirit of Mesa King, vibing to my queen, playing the tambourine, while I'm eating the tangerine. My plasma was replaced with gasoline, got the blood of the Elohim, manifesting through a dream, a shit you never seen. I got the eyes of Medusa, and the hands of Wolverine, astral project with my inner being. We locked in the inner ring, hoping the Anunnaki intervene. While the world is under siege, they got an abyss under the sea, living underneath. Lightning struck me standing under a tree while I was crumbling weed, and the angel swooped down, put me under her wing. Now she shields me from my desires the devil brings. Say my name in vain and you will never bleed. Say my name in vain and you will never bleed.
The Bakushi is the master of illusion. And if everyone believes the illusion, it becomes reality. The Bakushi is the master of illusion.
My mind travel to dark places and bring back light from the dark ages. You were born dying. Once you start aging, things start changing, realizing all your thoughts come from the dark ages. Patient, have patience. It take time to diagnose the right maintenance. Every second, every hour, our brain changing. They say read a book instead of your bank statement. Broke with a broken soul, a hopeless troll, going against the grain, blocking lanes until you lose control. What's the force that move your bones? And what's the voice you hear in your head when you all alone? We all were cloned from a X and Y chromosome. And you gotta go to the ocean floor to find the oldest bones. Get the squids and the oldest souls, the spine of the sea. Is the coral reef, is there gravity in the water? Take a dive in, boy, and see. As your dead body float, you sure to see the sun rise at your feet. It's hard to make decisions. Listen when the world is dead. It's hard to make decisions. World is glitching.
That was weird. The song started off halfway. I was watching this video by Mind Unveiled, and man, I learned something new about the so-called real World War was against. Hold on, how the fuck is this still here? Disco. The Boxers' Rebellion. It was in 1890s and 1902, somewhere around there. And it reminded me of what they did to my German ancestors, what they've done to many ancestors across this plane. It's not just the ones they tell us about. There's millions of people that were written out of history or his story. People that were conquered, slaughtered, and just pretty much, you get the drift. So I'm listening to his video and he's presenting his information. And the U.S. joined this rebellion, but it was late. I think just like World War II. Didn't they join late? But either way, they joined. These are 8 of the countries, but I think there's more. There's the drawings, and you get the drift with these. You get the cartoons and the real goons. The cartoons and the goons. So allegedly, these boxers had supreme fighting skills. They didn't use weapons. They were able to basically, what's the word I'm looking for? They were able to fight without using weapons. But it, like, the swords couldn't cut them, allegedly, and all this stuff. They would conjure up spirits, allegedly. This is what they're saying. Who knows the real reason they fought these people, or pretty much wiped them out. But like I said, it reminds me of how the world came together to do that to Germany for technology. So it makes me wonder what these monks in Shaolin temples, I think these were, I don't know if I want to call them monks, but they definitely lived in these Shaolin temples. And if you watch the old Kung Fu movies, these people in these temples always had some technology in fighting and technology with healing and all this stuff. So it makes me wonder why the world needed to come together to take these people out. The same thing with World War II, allegedly. And another thing that's mind-boggling is when you look into his story, there's like this certain area of when these world wars happened. It seems where the world is coming together to eradicate certain people. It seems like people that have been rooted here for a while. Not that that matters, but it matters, but it don't. I mean, they're people regardless. I think technology has a lot to do with it. Whenever somebody has something, whenever someone has something that someone has and they don't want to share it or give it up and they really want it, these people will come and kill you and your whole family just to get it. That's the type of people we're dealing with here. So I think these are some of the fighters. That's a pretty damn good picture for it, 1900. I think it's wild that a group with no weapons, and, well, do they have weapons? Is that weapons they're holding over there? But that's what it said. I'm pulling it up on Wikipedia. So we can get the information. I'm not saying it's factual what they're writing. Who knows? Who the fuck knows anymore? Alright, my bad. I had to use the bathroom. So let me pull up. So how's everyone's weekend going? Anyone celebrate the illusion of freedom? Some people were arguing on this live stream. I don't know who it was, but I was scrolling through YouTube yesterday just seeing what people were doing, and this woman had a channel, and her and some guy were arguing back and forth about Trump, and I guess she don't like him, and this guy did. He's a supporter. And I wrote in the chat, it doesn't matter who gets in, they're all for the same team. I capitalized something. These motherfuckers blocked me because I did all caps with 2 words. What's up, Tommy Rogers, Dom? It's getting so ridiculous. And Chris, peace to Chris. It's getting ridiculous on YouTube, man. You can't even capitalize the fucking word without them crying about it. It's insane, man. It's just fuck. And, yeah, let's bring in the point system, guys. I love China, even though I don't think it matters, China or not. But yeah. Oh, you farted and it smells wrong. That's 10 points off. All right.
Yeah, boy. Alright. Hey, Marlene. What's up, Marlene and Dean? And the whole mother effing team. Yeah, I was talking about noise and frequency this morning with a couple friends. And I actually got through to some people about frequency and sound and how it affects the molecular structure on the macro level and the micro level. And I was like, you see these towers? Blah, blah, blah. But these two people I know I was talking to had no idea about any of the stuff. And they're like, man, you're intelligent, Chuck. You know a lot. And I'm like, no more than you could know. You just got to look the stuff up. Doesn't mean I'm anything better. Anyone could get this information. You got to yearn for it. You got to want it. Don't mean I'm better than anyone. What am I doing, yo? Yo. What do you yo? Why are you yodeling? What's up, no? I'm gonna I'm gonna start calling myself not yes, and then we got not no. That was stupid. That wasn't even funny. Nah, I don't argue. At that point, you would just be arguing with yourself. That's funny. You have my full support. I like that. That name though, not know. Yeah, people have took my name to the fullest, and they'd be like, "What the fuck, Chuck? My name's so easy to rhyme with, it's despicable. My last name is terrible." I used to tell my grandfather, out of all names, the family chose was. Out of all fucking names. All right. Arguing. That word argue is fucking arguing. Arguing? No. But arguing is just like spitting in the wind, man. It's almost like it's something with the ego or the echo. You know, I said that months back, the ego and the echo, because I was thinking about your ego is echoing. The sound of your ego echoes in your head. But I was listening to that guy that has that book that I like, and he talked about that too. A lot of things that guy talks about, I've thought about myself a long time ago, and it makes me wonder how people be on the same frequency, and where do these thoughts come from? Yeah, I mean, being limited to one point is like saying, I try to stay open-minded as much as I can, but some things, I think
well, I make the decision after looking at things from every angle, but sometimes my mind is made up on certain things. Purple Urkel? Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out who made the word argue up. Argue? I don't know. Are you? Argue. Or it's like asking a question. Argue? What happened to my background, man? This is the shit I'm talking about, StreamYard. What do I pay you guys for? Fucking computer sucks. Like, what's this? I didn't put this up here. Is someone hacking into my shit? Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Oops. Yo, what the fuck is going on here? Okay. Useless. Haha. I don't say negative stuff like that. Shit, boy. Trying to find this old wall in China. I think I've shown the pictures before. I forgot the name of that thing already. The boxing. Hold on. Maybe it's not in China. Ha, I got it. It's the Peking, China. I knew it. Rook get over here. German. Hey. Fucking Germans shouldn't be there. Here they are.
Yeah, right. Those boxing guys in the rebellion were whooping ass. That's bullshit. That French guy wasn't kicking no ass. He was getting his ass kicked. Or British, my bad. Oh shit, I'm probably not even sharing the fucking, I'm not even sharing the fucking thing, man. What a ding dong. Yeah, I know the word German. I've thought about that. Why are we a germ? I don't know. Meat suit isn't the meat suit. Isn't all what they say it is. Why the link isn't there? I thought I just dropped it. The women love the meat suit. They'd be like, what would I do without that meat? The link isn't there, True Zone? Let me see. Hey, it's Saturn Day. What's up, Canada Dummy? Hold on. Oh, okay, you got it? Hold on.
Yo, what's good, Charles? What's up?
It's good, True Zone.
Check my mic. Mic's up too high. Yeah, chilling, bro. Yeah, I was gonna tell you, man. I appreciate that again, man. Thanks for sharing my backup time, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
Yo, I got my shit
It's
back
no
yesterday,
problem.
man. I
I'm
thought
glad they
it was over with. Huh?
I knew they would give it back.
Yeah, they still gave me a strike though, but I'd
You
rather have that strike Then not have the channel.
Did you email them and then they called you back?
Yeah, I emailed them and gave like a grievance saying, hey, I didn't have no strikes, and then I said I was sabotaged by a motherfucking porn bomber that wanted to see my channel, you know, be eradicated. As again, I said it won't happen again, and they got back with me the next day. Say, hey, they said it was their mistake, and they gave me the channel back, but they still hit me with a strike though. But it's all good. I'd rather have that strike and not be able to post for a week and not have my channel at all. So I was good with that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's weirdo
That's
behavior, man.
why.
People going around porn bombing people's channels, bro, and wanting to see people's channels get taken down. That's weird, man.
That's why when people come up, I put a picture up to make sure. But if I don't know who the person is, I ain't just letting them up no more.
Yeah, that was
I
it was
made
my
that
mistake though.
mistake.
Yeah, I need to start
What's
vetting motherfuckers
weird,
more. Huh?
the person, they got me good because I didn't know who they were, so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna let them up. But when they were in the back, they had a different picture. Like, let's say I got this picture. As soon as I let them up, they switched the picture real quick, and it was a dick pic. And I'm like, damn, who rolls around with dick pics in their phone or in their laptop or whatever? Like, that's wild. They
That
must
shit
have a
weird, bro. That's weird. That's like the 5th time I've been porn bombing. Usually, I have somebody cut their camera on in the back, but that night I wasn't thinking. I was like, man, these people are fucking weird, bro. But it's all good, man.
and people, they have nothing better to do in life, so that's what they do. I guess there might be people out there that deserve it, but for the most part, no. I mean, they're always fucking with people just because they don't like you. Like, to me, that's like coward shit to go around.
Yeah, I think I know who it was that porn bombed me because I wouldn't let him up on his main channel, and I think he felt some type of way, so he wouldn't did that low vibrational shit, you know, porn bombing. But it's all good, bro. Um, that's what comes with it, man. Like my channel is growing, bro. So people are gonna, even though I got a small platform, people are gonna hate, man. Porn sabotage you, porn bomb you, all that other weirdo shit, man.
Yeah, bro. I learned some things from Bro Sanchez, believe it or not. When he went through that, when he first started, he was having all types of issues. Like, people were porn bombing him left and right. They were spamming his chat with porn links and shit. And it got to a point to where he wouldn't even drop the link no more, because that's another thing. They could hack you with just that link too, man.
Right.
'Cause they're
There's a
inside.
difference between trolling and just porn bomb trolling is just all the way weird. When I so-called troll, I'll make fun of somebody. I'll crack jokes on you. I'll put your picture up on the screen and I'll joke on you. It'll become a roasting session. But as far as like me trying to get people's channel taken down and all that other weird shit, nah, I ain't gonna do that. But if somebody come at me, you best believe you will get roasted. You will get put on the screen. You will get talked about. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because we rag on each other all day, every day.
People got followers that, you know, even if you disagree. Like yesterday, I went to a channel and I said in the chat, I put, it doesn't matter who's president. I forgot what I said, but I capitalized 3 words, and somebody that had the wrench said my name. They put my name and they said, please, I don't know, they said something along the line like to refrain from using caps.
Right.
And then they blocked me. I'm like, what the
That's some
fuck?
weird shit, bro. That's why I try to get wrenched up everywhere I go, man. I be feeling naked in the YouTube streets. One of them mobs will block you or time you out, man. It's crazy. Whose panel was it?
I don't even know. It was some lady. She was on the phone she was a leftist, I think. She was arguing about Trump, and this Trump supporter came on, and I'm like, man, what a waste of energy this is.
Right. Right. Somebody said, let's get into the
Arguing
info.
over.
And that's what I was. Cage is in the building. Listen, man. Ken Dummy said, let's get into the info. These guys are always talking about. Let's talk about information. The information that you guys propagate or talk about. I'm not saying you, Charles, was, but I hear a lot of these YouTube OGs, a lot of these different people in these different sectors always talking about the information, the information, the information. If you guys have, out of this world information to where we can make billions of dollars from it, please bring it to the table.
Right.
If not, you just talking a bunch of regurgitated shit. Because a lot of you guys, like shout out to Sir Drop, a lot of you guys was over there on Sir Drop's panel 4 or 5 years ago. Y'all been talking about this same stuff for years, bro. And nobody has learned anything from it. Nobody has grown from it. Can anyone say that they did anything positive from a Can of Dummy lecture or statement? No, they can't. So I'm not trying to hear that. I'm tired of hearing information, all this information stuff. It's nonsense. And I'm not saying nobody has information that somebody can take and add on to their life. I'm saying, but when I hear it all the time, and I've been hearing you guys talk like this for years, because I'll be going back in some of y'all videos, listening to what y'all was talking about 3-4 years ago. Y'all saying the same thing, man. Now I ain't talking about you, Charles. I'm talking about a lot of these other guys that y'all been talking about the same. I only talk about the Matrix so much. I only can talk about spiritual stuff so much. And then I'm gonna become burnt out on it. Then my audience might become burnt out on it.
Information isn't everything either. Like people say, what's the source? Show me the source. Even sources can't be trusted. Like, I don't even know what to trust on the internet. Like, anyone could write anything. That's what's dangerous. It reminds me of, like, it's no different than books. Because books were like the internet back in the days, right? People thought books were everything. But,
Right. And some of those books can be fallacies too. I just don't like the fact I'm in disagreement with the fact I have contention with those that are always talking about information, and then you can become stagnant that way. When you have one talking point, like somebody that talks about spirituality all the time, you can become one dimensional in the way you think. Just like a Christian is going to tell somebody they're all sinners. Somebody that's following spirituality gonna tell somebody you spend too much time in the physical world. Somebody that's you see what I'm trying to say, bro? It's all like I don't care. I mean, it's all good. I don't mind, talking about spirituality and stuff like that. I don't mind. It's just nobody has the right amount of information. Nobody knows it all. If you get up here saying that you know it all, you got it all figured out about this matrix, whatever you want to call this place, then you a damn lie. You're lying to yourself, let alone everybody else. Right?
information's infinite, man. You can never learn it all.
I agree with that.
There's probably stuff on this earth we'll never comprehend. Because we've been dumbed down so bad, it's crazy.
Who's getting, if you're in your 40s and 50s and 60s, even late 30s, because I'm in my mid 30s, and I feel like a lot of these things that we have conversations about, or we have dialogue about, we learned this stuff in school. It's so elementary. And so if you're in your 50s and 60s and you're still trying to learn things you should have learned in grade school, then you need to reevaluate your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Who's getting on YouTube? I can learn more from watching a how-to video. I can go type in, click in, how do I do an oil change on my car? I can get more edification from watching the video from that than listening to one of these guys talk about a whole lot of nothing. Talk in circles. And when they talk, they just talk in riddles and circles. Nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. I'd rather go watch somebody or watch a how-to video of somebody fixing a fucking AC, a window unit, AC unit. See what I'm saying? Most of the time, these guys be on the man. And I'm so saying I ain't knocking you, Charles, because you've been doing this for a while, bro, and you've been around for a while, and I respect you, bro. But Cage asked for the link, though, bro.
It's there. Fucking, I don't know. After 9 years of trying to speak to people, I've come to the conclusion that is it even really worth it? Like, most people don't give a fuck. So I just look for the people who are like-minded and have conversations. That's about it. Like, I'm no longer going out of my way to, if it happens organically, that's fine. But I'm not going out of my way to, that's on them. They got to figure it out. I used to really
Right.
care about.
I feel like a lot of us like a lot of us are like minded. They be on these panels with one another because somebody can say that they're woke, or they had a spiritual awakening, or they dived into some information that led them, down different rabbit holes and made them look at this world differently. And then you can feel some type of loneliness because everybody around you can be like so-called NPCs or zombies, whatever you want to call them. But I don't look at them like that. Like no more. I don't NPC. That shit's watered down. You can be like, oh, man, nobody listening to me. So when we get on these panels, man, we hear like-minded people talking. We tend to come in groups together and we share information. That's cool. But there has to be a certain point in time to where, man, it gets to a point where we beating each other down over the information. If I did get up here and I did just say hypothetically, if I did know it all and I got up here talking, trying to get people to see what I see, somebody's gonna say, "Hey, man, he's telling that's bullshit." Somebody's not gonna agree with me. So what's the point? But I do get where you're coming from. We like even me, bro. That's why I started my YouTube channel because I was like, man, nobody in my real life wants to hear this shit. You see what I'm saying? Too many people they caught up in paying bills and trying to just make an honest living here. Nobody wants to hear talk about this shit all day. So I do get it. That's why I started my YouTube channel. And I feel like that's why you did it too, right?
Yeah. And I also used to care about trying to wake people up. I've come to the conclusion, like I was saying, most people don't even care. So I just look for like-minded people now. Like look at all the people I have here now. It might not be a lot, but I don't want a 1 million subscriber channel. I don't want to deal with all these fucking people who think this shit's a joke or a game. It's really not.
For sure. I'm good, bro. If I don't ever reach 1,000 subs, I'm cool, bro. I'm good with that. Who's that? Hurricane? What's good, my G?
Chilling. I'm glad you got your channel back. That's what's up.
Man, appreciate you sharing my shit on your channel, though. Real shit, bro. Real nigga, man. Yeah, appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, good morning, fellas. What, your shit got taken down, Truth? You got it back, though?
Yeah, man, they took my shit down. Matter of fact, me, Hurricane JW, and Loyal was on the panel the other night, and we was up chopping it up, throwing jokes and shit. And somebody came and porn bombed me, and then I was like, man, because it was like for like a split second, but I was like,
hey, you want to hear? Hey, no, not to interrupt or anything, but I remember last time we had a conversation. Remember, I was trying to work on not interrupting. We had a great conversation last time I was on there. You don't remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So there's been someone going around with my name doing porn bomb people, and I show up to their channel like, oh, Cage, I'm like, I wasn't even fucking there. It's not difficult to screen to figure out if it's me or not. They did it to Max even. They did it to Machine Lies. They did it to all these people. They want to fucking block the information flow. Some agent shit. Fucking
What's
weird.
up, Tyler? Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. But they porn bombed me, and I left that video up, and they took my whole channel down. And I was like, man, I was mad in a motherfucker. But I appealed it and got it back.
Good. They can't stop it. Fuck them.
They said it was their fault, though.
Yeah. They made a mistake. For real, they made big mistakes.
Not them. Yeah. They got computers that are doing it now.
I'm assuming I'm guessing. So when you send an appeal, that's really been looked at by somebody that's analog. Like somebody's really looking at that, right? From
a human being. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's the AI that's doing that shit.
That's what it is, bro.
Took it down. AI is the one who took your shit down.
Yep, and the guy bought it back. Yep, because like the guy that bought my shit back, his name was Michael something. But like the bot was fucking with me all day. It was like, damn, how can y'all motherfucker read a whole 10-minute video in 2 minutes? Y'all niggas lying.
Man, AI is scary, man. That artificial intelligence, it's not scary. That shit is diabolical, man.
Oh, there's like stocks you can buy now, and it's like, I forget the company's name, but they're using AI system. They're using AI for weapon systems. So now imagine when you have AI controlling goddamn bombs and missiles and shit.
Yep, that's what I've been
I made
talking
a
about.
mistake. It's the AI's fault. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's a wrap.
Hey, is the link still in the chat? I'm gonna leave and come back out because my back, I can barely hear y'all.
Well, you could always drop it again.
I'm gonna show this video of what I think is the iron rods. I think another September event is coming to America. That's why they keep talking about sleeper cells and shit. They're gonna hit America and then blame somebody else to go to war. Watch.
Yeah, false flag.
I've been saying that
False
shit for
fucking
10
flag.
years. They're gonna do it for China or Russia. It's like they always pick their bad guys, and the bad guy right now is between Russia or China. Because like the Middle East, we over there playing both sides of that war. Like man, they don't got no nuclear shit, and if they do, we gave it to them or somebody else gave it to them, and somebody got the goddamn receipt.
Oh yeah. I was talking to a guy from the UK yesterday, and he's like, "Okay, this is exactly how this little island across the pond took over pretty much everything." Yeah, what they do is they cause a conflict between nations, and then what they do is they let each other kill each other, and then they swoop in and take that shit over. You know. Yeah.
Whoever's in the back, I'm coming right now.
Fucking crazy bullshit.
Hell yeah.
The fuck is wrong with these people, for real though?
Who's best behavior?
Oh, like they are sheep. They all sheep and NPCs. I used to care, but now sheep are meant to be slaughtered.
But that's exactly what they want. They want to get rid of your care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is because I've been hearing this NPC terminology being used through these woke sectors for a
Well,
long
it's a video
time.
game. It means a non-playable character.
I know that I get that, but I'm saying like how come like if they in the game and they going to the grocery store and we both playing the game buying groceries, how would they be considered an NPC?
Because people think they're better than other people. They don't think they have the same conscience.
They were programmed to do that. A non-playable character still could be programmed.
Well, in a way, like so. Okay, like you know. I think the distinction is like you have an inner. You have an inner. Sorry, you have an inner voice.
One thing, real quick, because listen, I was gonna say everybody's playing the game, right? So if I'm gonna call somebody a non-playable character, but they still playing the same game I'm playing, whether it's the monetization game, the fucking the religion game, we all playing the same game. So that would just make them just like not unconscious, just like they lack knowledge. I'm gonna put it like that. They might not know what you know.
Well, you know what it is. I think a lot of the time, what it is, from my experience, at least from what I'm seeing, is people get put into a routine. Oh shit, we lost Charles and the other guy. But yeah, people get put into a routine. You go into autopilot mode. For example, you ever been driving in your car, and you go into autopilot. Just like an automatic process. All of a sudden, you're at your destination. But you're not really thinking about how you're getting there, right? But then you're there, kind of thing. Yeah. Through routine and repetition. If you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah. We've all experienced that. Yeah.
No, you got to go ahead.
Well, no, that's about it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the car example is great. You go in autopilot mode and through routine and repetition, and then, it's just...
Well,
you're at your destination.
Listen, if we're going to call this people non-playable characters, that would make us that too, because we regurgitate and we do the same shit every day too. A lot of us that are so-called aware of the matrix or aware of this world or aware that the government is a bunch of diabolical, nefarious motherfuckers, we still do the same shit every day.
Well, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's like not
That's
breaking.
what makes
It's
the
not
matrix
breaking that
so
pattern.
great.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
not
That's what makes the matrix so great.
Yes. Sorry,
because we gotta fight this shit. We gotta fight it. So yeah, we gotta do it every day to combat them. It's like fighting fire with fire, or like using some Tai Chi, like use they shit against us. It's like becoming the one to just trying to squash all this shit. But yeah, we gotta motherfucker do the same thing because it's like an endless fucking loop of bullshit.
Oh, and by the way, Max, hold on. Since you're talking about this in the comments, I just looked at the comments quick. Yeah, Max, that was not me. People have been going over there with my name and doing that shit to everybody I go to. So,
who did you make mad, bro? Who did you make mad for somebody to do that shit?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't talk shit. I don't cause problems. I don't know, man. I think it's
That
because
would
I'm
be diabolical, you know, if he fucking
weird ass shit.
I just can't see Cage doing it and then going to their
I
channel.
never did that. Look,
But
they
that
did
would
it
be
to Machine Lies and it's in
diabolical, right?
Michigan. They did it to fucking like over like everywhere I go. They went and did that to people under my fucking name. These little fucking weirdos.
That's the
But yeah,
bullshit. Did you break up with somebody? Did you break up with a girl or something?
nah, bro. Bro, I don't know what the fuck. These are worse than that, bro. I don't know what the fuck is up.
You guys ever watch these chemtrails or contrails or whatever people want to call them? And I've even tried to zoom in like on something like this, and there's nothing there, man. Sometimes there's just the lines just showing up. I don't see no plane, nothing.
I see a small thing that looks like a drone. Sometimes I see like a mini little jet, but it gotta be a fucking drone or maybe like some one pilot aircraft. You know what I'm saying? But it's something. It's something. You know, 'cause I seen like some type of object. I can't describe it, but like it's something up there. And they flying that night past the moon or some shit. I'm like, is the moon giving off energy? Because every time the moon comes out full on a clear night, the fucking chemtrails flying past and leaving chemtrail haze and making that ring halo and shit. So I'm like, what the fuck going on?
And look at these things, right? I was thinking, what the hell they got lights on them for? If they're non-manned, I mean, it's weird.
Yeah, I hear you. But here, I wanted to add one thing before I forget. Not to interrupt anybody. My apologies for that. But yeah. So back to the NPC thing, right? And the autopilot, like driving the car, doing a process that you know, and then you're at your destination. Yeah. So back to that kind of thing. All right. So how do you get out of that? Fuck. Now I just lost it out of my mind. What the fuck is wrong with me? Fuck. Now I look like a. See, they plucked it out of my. All right. So. Oh, fuck.
When he's
Anyways.
talking, just look at these orbs. Just watch these things, how close they get to each other. Well, go ahead, Kate.
Now I'm thinking about fucking orbs and shit. All right. Fuck. Oh yeah. I've seen these things my whole life. Well,
Yeah,
fucking.
I've been seeing this shit since '97. I've been seeing shit in the sky since '97. So I'm like, yep, I'm gonna keep on looking up.
Oh, give me a minute. I'll come back to it.
What is the moon, man? What is the sky, man? Like people got a lot of theoretical concepts. You know, they theorize what the moon really
The
is.
sky is a computer screen. That's what the sky is.
I'm saying.
Yeah, but I
Okay,
thought it was a
hold on.
holographic
I just remembered it now before I lose it again.
Let me ask this
All
question.
So, hold on, please. So
Hey, bro, let me get this off. 2 seconds, bro. That's all I need, bro.
all right, let me write it down so I don't forget.
I was just gonna say something real quick. Respectfully, Charles, bro. I've heard that before. Like somebody say the sky's like a projector screen, a computer screen. I used to think that, but how can one prove that? How do we know it's a computer screen? How do we know?
I was just trolling when I said it, but yeah.
All right. Okay. You see the NPC thing we're talking about? All right, it's kind of like a dream-like state, right? So in a dream, you see how there's many objects. There's all different types of people. But look, you can become lucid within that dream, and then you become aware within the dream. I mean, everything else is just a projection of the mind.
How's what? Listen,
You know what I'm talking about?
bro. If you're gonna say life, hold on. You saying life is a dream? But this is real, bro. Pinch yourself right now. You're gonna feel it. There's nothing more real, tangible, or realer than that. In a dream, when you so-called go to bed and somebody shoots you in a dream or punches you in a dream, you really don't feel it. But in this reality,
you wake up though.
Listen, I got you. I'm saying, like, when you so-called dream, right? Somebody punches you or shoots you in that dream, you do not feel it. But in this reality, it's tangible. I can slap shit at you. You're gonna feel that. So how is this a dream? How are we in the dream state here? If
you look at the brain activity between when you're dreaming and awake, there's pretty much no difference. You can enter people's dreams. I've done it. So I've met people through actual dreams. No shit.
I'm not negating that. I'm just saying, bro, when people say this is an illusionary world, this is a dream world.
I'm not saying it's an illusion. I'm saying it's how the brain operates through electromagnetic fields and
I get that, but I'm saying, listen to me, bro.
Yeah, I'm here, dude.
People saying that this is the dream world that we're living in, but this world is so tangible the way you can. Pinch yourself right now, man. Go outside and throw yourself in front of a car and tell me you don't feel it. This is an illusion, a dream world, man. Come on, man.
I'm not saying that. I'm relating it back to the NPC thing, because you see, within a dream, like technically, it's all being based off of the mind. All right, you got architecture, you got everything, you got a whole world in there, you got all different types of people in there, and you're just sleepwalking, daydreaming, walking around in that realm. All right, but it's really being based off of your own mind, all these different things. But then you could wake up within that dream and you can start controlling it and doing something about it, and, and creating something. I'm not saying it's not real. If you want to call it real, pinch yourself, go outside type thing. Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's a great point. But I'm saying you become lucid within that dream. You could, you wake up within that dream, and then you realize that it's all a projection of your mind, and but it's still there.
Like no just put in the chat that our dreams are reality too. How is that reality? If I listen,
Okay, but what is reality? How do you even define that?
listen, I got you. Listen, I feel like what we live in right now, you can call this the cool second
Reality
dimension.
is just reality, like real estate.
Yeah, realism, bro.
Gauged reality.
If this ain't reality, man, go commit a crime and get 10 years and tell me that's not reality. Your ass gonna feel that. You're gonna feel them cage bars. You're gonna feel that. You're gonna be feeling.
No shit.
Listen, bro, you don't keep talking. You're gonna feel eating that nasty ass jail food. So how's that not reality? How's it? When I go to bed at
I'm not
night,
saying it isn't. I'm saying it's very
when I go to
similar
bed
to
at
that.
night, no saying that a dream is reality. When I go to bed at night and I dream that I'm a millionaire in my dream, I wake back up poor. How the fuck is my dream reality if I was rich in my dream?
All right, but they're telling you, look, you're supposed to work. There's 24 hours in a day, right? So you're supposed to work for 8 hours a day. That's 33.3% repeating that you're working, and then then you're supposed to go to have leisure time for 8 hours. That's 33.3% time of it, and then you're sleeping for 33.3% repeating, right? So a third of your life apparently is spent sleeping. So how is that? You're telling me that has nothing to do with it? A third of your life you're supposed to be sleeping in a 24-hour day.
It's the Japanese philosophy, like because Japan believed that this shit is a motherfucking, like a dream world, and the real world is the dream world. Like that's some Japanese shit. So like I don't know how that shit got to Western shit, but I think it's because of the colonizers taking everybody heritage and perverting it in their own way to try to motherfucking turn it into some mythical shit. But real shit, this is reality. But the dream world, I have felt shit, but as soon as you wake up, you come back to reality. I think like that's the realization. It's all in your mind.
Yo, Sir Lander. You know what's really weird about how you mentioned Japan? I had this fucking weird dream. I was in Japan. I was lost walking around. I remembered it so vividly. And I ended up at some fucking Rosicrucian thing, which I Googled, and it's real. It's actually a place, and it's exactly what it looked like in my dream. And my phone was dead. I was like walking around. I'm like, I didn't even know what the fuck I was there. I went on a train. I'm in Japan. It's fucking, and all of a sudden, you know what I mean? I go somewhere, and the receptionist is there. She's like, do you know what number you want to call? And I pull it out of my pocket. And then as soon as that happened, she's like, okay, we'll call it. I woke up and I remember this number, and I called the number from my dream. And the people on the other end of there were like, we've been waiting for you. No shit. I'm not joking.
Fucking with me.
I'm not fucking with you. I wish I could make this shit up, man. It was
But like real shit. Real shit. I had dreams, but I was in places and I knew exactly where I was at. Yeah. So like, yes, that shit happens. Like dreams are very mysterious, and like the scientists and the powers that be are still studying it. That's why they still fuck with the Monarch program and the MK Ultra shit.
Yeah, they don't even get it. Oh, by the way, with the MK Ultra shit, they just launched another class action lawsuit over here in Canada. Even though the government they paid out millions of dollars already back in
they like, nigga, as soon as those documents came out last year in December, they like, oh nigga, we suing all y'all motherfuckers.
Bro, there's some weird shit going on here. No one knows about the nature of reality. If they claim to, they're lying to you, as True Zone was saying before. No one knows at all. But also, there's nothing new under the sun. And I know for a fact that through repetition, this is how you control people's minds over and over and over from a young age, from the formative years. Right? So how do you reverse that? Through repetition. So if somebody's saying the same thing for years, there's nothing wrong with that because the truth doesn't change. You know what I mean? An opinion changes, the
Yes, it
truth
is.
doesn't.
It becomes pure insanity, bro. Look, check this out.
Well, that's why it's a lot easier just to go, not think about this shit.
That's
Go
like
live
Yahweh. Listen,
your
Yahweh's been saying the same thing for 5, 10 years. And this is the same guy that said that he can see winds, and he said the state of Georgia doesn't exist. So that lie, you keep saying that over and over, at that point it becomes insanity. Bro, what are you talking about?
Well, there's a good quote. Insanity, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, right? Einstein.
Yeah, that's Christianity. Praying to a motherfucker that ain't gonna show up. The devil ain't showing up either.
Well,
I just
devil's my bitch. Fuck the
feel
devil.
like sometimes when we get this information, we go through this spiritual awakening, and we go down these rabbit holes. It can become a gift. It can be a gift and a curse. A lot of these niggas get cursed by
Can
it
be.
because they
If you don't
sound
have a
crazy.
strong mind, it can make you go crazy, So it's
But
like,
I heard you saying, but like a lot of the times, a lot of these guys, a lot of these men and women, they get up on these panels, man. They start sounding crazy after a while. It becomes pure pseudo. It becomes pure garbage. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
Right.
but I
Except
hear
for
you, man.
sharing
I'm a younger
perspective,
person
they
too.
just argue and debate all day. It's like just share your perspectives, and y'all come to a truth based on the perspectives y'all share. Y'all might come to a new perspective and shatter a fucking paradigm. But everybody want to argue, fuss, and fight and shit. It's like, yo,
There's no
Man,
arguing. You don't
these
want to be in
guys,
an echo chamber either. You don't
like I
want
said, man,
everyone to
That's a
agree with
good
you.
point, Hurricane. That's a real good point. Yo, check this little piece I screen recorded from this movie. I forgot this actor's name, but he plays a role. This took place in the Civil War, but listen to what he says. It's wild shit.
Well, the chief has asked for his release, wants to go home to Montana, someplace called Valley of the Bears. You know it?
I do. Sacred giant territory.
After due deliberation and communication with Washington, I've decided to honor that request.
Is that
was
from There Will
Christian
Be
Bale.
Blood?
Huh?
Is that from There Will Be Blood, the guy with the oil?
I don't remember the name of the movie, but I think it's wild that he said it's sacred giant territory. That the Indian, the people live in. I was gonna say Indians, but that name I heard is even derogative, allegedly. I don't know. Nowadays, people get offended
They
for
got rid of
anything.
fucking Aunt Jemima and Indian.
Yeah, that was corny.
Come on,
That
now.
was corny.
Yeah, but that was Christian Bale, though, the guy that was sitting down.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that's from There
his
Will Be
name.
Blood. I think the movie's There Will Be Blood. It's about oil people. They go and find oil and shit.
What was his name again? Hurricane Christian Bale.
Yeah, Batman from the Batman Begins.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Yep.
But all these people in Hollywood, they're involved in something called the OTO and the AA, the Astra Magentum and the Order Templar Orientis.
And the CIA is fuck with them too. The CIA is over there. The CIA. They can't forget about them bastards.
Predictive programming. Yes, it's all government. 3-letter agencies are all involved in these movies. And
I want to play this video again, real quick. It's only 2 minutes long. I know Hurricane's heard of this stuff before, but this is my theory that I think they're gonna use this against America.
Kinetic bombardment.
Yeah, it's only 2 minutes long. This
they're
video.
Trying to ease people into this shit through their little fucking media.
It's Richie from Boston put this information out, but I just want the footage. I don't agree with everything Richie from Boston says because he approaches everything with fear. But
you should never agree with what anybody ever says.
Yeah, but let's play it real quick.
A false flag attack is coming no matter what. It has to. They're doing Agenda 2030. They're doing the Great Reset.
True.
They're moving all the chess pieces. We need to have a really big boom in the United States, maybe more than just one of them. And speaking of booms in the United States, did we just get hit with the rod of God? What am I talking about? You probably already know.
People said these are meteors, but I don't think they're meteors falling straight down.
That's not how a meteor flies, bro. That's something being thrown down.
Florida, North Carolina, and Georgia, that's where all three of these video pieces are from, had this item come straight down from outer space and hit the ground, and they said it felt like an earthquake. An earthquake. To me, that appears to be some sort of a kinetic energy weapon or the rod of God. The weapon the Air Force came up with that I showed you years ago. You see this? It's really strange that the illustration they show looks exactly what we just saw in real life. Do you see what I'm saying? And I say that biblical cosmology is important because you need to understand that this isn't a meteor. This isn't space debris, okay? Everything is inside an enclosed system. That thing coming down looks exactly like their illustration. It's coming straight down, and everyone thought they felt an earthquake. They're trying. They're setting it up. They're getting things going. They're testing. We've never seen them use one of these in the United States, or we've never even heard a claim of them using them in real life, but we don't know. We don't know. They could have just dropped them on Iran.
Interesting.
Kinetic bombardment. That's what it's called. Kinetic bombardment or the rod of God.
And then probably, if you look into Grecian or Egyptian mythology, where does that come from?
I even think in so-called mythology they talk about these weapons too.
Yes, they do. You can trace it right back.
Yeah, because they throw them on the pictures. Just in the pictures, they shooting rods at each other, lightning bolts and shit. That could have been a nigga falling out the sky.
That's in Africa. You know, Egypt's in Africa, right? By the Delta Nile and the Euphrates River. Yeah. So it's called Kemet because that means, hold on, it means the black land because there was fertile soil back then and they're able to, survive off of that because of the black, dark soils that gave nurturing to the people over there to build these pyramids, apparently. But who knows if these pyramids were built by human beings or if they were just put into the simulation or that something came down from above and, instructed people and gave them ancient knowledge how to deal with them. No one knows yet. No one can say how those fucking things are built, and they're all across the world. So it's like, no one has an explanation for it.
And okay, it's also in the G.I. Joe movie. They got the rods from God too. They got it in the G.I. Joe movie.
I think it has to do something with Zeus, right? Like a lightning bolt from the sky.
Video game. It's in a video game. I don't know which one it was. I think it was a Fallout game. I'm not sure, but it's a post-apocalyptic shit. And the government was dropping that shit. I forgot what video game it was. It's probably Fallout. I'm not sure.
Probably Fallout with those cartoon things. Yeah.
It's a little cartoony, a little bit.
The hurricane, when they just dropped that shit allegedly in Iran, I think these rods could reach far underground. That's what they're probably using.
Yeah.
Imagine.
That shit will destroy everything. Nowhere to run, nowhere to fucking hide. They can have an underground bunker. That shit won't mean shit. That rod is full of explosives also. So it's a rat. Man, that bitch breaking through everything.
Too. Imagine something being dropped from that height, the speed it's going to pick up, and if you point the tip, it'll even get faster.
Oh shit! But this is beyond like a physical thing, right? It's beyond that. That's just a physical byproduct that you're looking at.
That's what I'm waiting.
You better buckle up. Get ready for this shit.
People are worried about Iran and look, they talk about sleeper cells. Yeah, our own government's the sleeper cell, and they're waiting.
Yeah, they're talking about World War. Exactly, they're talking about World War III and all these wars and shit. Guess what? It's a war on the human population, on the great.
That's what I tell people. We've been at war since we popped out of the vortex.
I agree with that. There is a war against humanity. Being orchestrated by all so-called sovereign governments. But I feel like all these governments are really one body. And I was going to say,
It's called collusion. They're all working together. It's a
Wait,
stage.
that's what I was getting at. I was gonna say one more thing too. That whole Israel Iran war, I feel like that shit was like phony, man. Because I called it. I said, man, they're gonna be having a peace treaty, drawn up a peace treaty within the next 2 weeks. And look what happened 2 weeks after that. They said they wanted peace. I'm like, man, that shit's phony as shit, man.
I never voted in my
It's all
life. I never
Brazilian
will.
dialect. It's all motherfucking world stage drama, man. Bullshit, man. Like a
Yeah,
soap opera.
It's funny because
for
we get
real.
into these real topics. If you look at the comments, I'm off. I'm gone. Dude. Fuck off, man. Oh, now you're back. Okay. And there's fucking little weirdos running around. I don't give a fuck about me. But you know, if you want to disparage my fucking name and going around fucking with a bunch of people for no fucking reason, so you could divide, because they don't want conversations like this. This is the whole point. So screen me.
Right.
Do not make sure I have 2 accounts. You can easily verify it. If it's not me, don't let me on or quote it on or whatever the fuck this little group of people running around. I definitely has nothing to do with 777 and the OTO and Aleister Crowley. Definitely doesn't have nothing to do with that. It's easy to fucking verify. Do your due diligence because yeah, people are fucked. You know what I mean? Look, they're trying to burn bridges, even though they're trying to just divide and conquer. That's exactly the little fucking agenda they have, especially online when folks like us get together and have a real conversation. So it's fucking retarded.
Yep, this revolutionary right here. And plus, like the UN said it, we're declaring war on conspiracy theories. That means y'all care about what's coming out of our mouth. Pause.
Yeah, pause for a second. And actually, where did that term that has to do with the magic bullet with the assassination of JFK? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, where did that fucking little conspiracy? It's a conspiracy theory. Okay, that means you know what a conspiracy theory is if you go against their narrative. Now it's a conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
You shut the fuck up, get in line, accept whatever you're told, or it's a conspiracy. Fuck these people.
Yeah.
Let's get the fucking war. I'm ready.
But I'm gonna say one thing. But even when they know that people like us, come together in synergy, and we had these conversations about like these so-called conspiracy theories, we can see this shit for what it is. Even then, to the ones that really can't see, man, the information is controlled. The information that we do get at the end of the day is still controlled by them. So
no, you gotta dig though. You can
like
dig.
for me, I'm at the point now. To me, there's no such thing as being woke, so conscious, so woke, so spiritual. Because even then, it's still their shit. It's not yours. What you get?
Motherfuckers, watch. They think they're sick with it, right? We're gonna zip tie them to the fucking chair and make them fucking talk.
Bro, listen, man. I say this all the time. And Hurricane JW, bro. If me and you had a world right now, bro, we had a civilization. The populace we probably had 5 million people in our world, right? And everything we give them is controlled. And we see these 5 million people in this world, starting to wake up and shit like that, or have a spiritual awakening, or go down rabbit holes. We'll be sitting back laughing with each other. Hey, bro, they actually think some shit. This still our shit.
Yeah,
I see that perspective. Okay, yeah. United we stand, divided we fall, right?
Why would we even care at that point? Like, man, we don't give a fuck about them knowing that we fucking them over and this is a matrix or a simulation, whatever they want to call it. So what? It's still our shit. You can know all you want to know, baby. It's still ours. We still gonna fuck you over. You can die. Matter of fact, we got it to where if you die and come back down this bitch, you're gonna do it all over again because it's our shit. We in control of it right now. That's how they look at it, bro.
Man, that is deep and scary at the same time because it's true, dog. It's like, yeah, bro. It's like these motherfuckers that run this motherfucking planet, rather than human or alien, dog. Like they really making sure that the body, mind, and spirit and soul is in their control and the information. So that's why I say just destroy all this shit. Everything gotta go.
No, the internet. I think the issue is social media and the internet because it's a massive data collection fucking thing. Life. I grew up in the '90s. I was probably like one of the last generation to, as a child, right? Oh, the fucking lights, the street lights turn on and that. You go home. You're on the road. You go knock on your friends' doors. Now look at this shit.
Yep.
Life was way simpler back then. Like, what the fuck is going on now? Now it's all fuck off. They're using AI weapon systems. So now you're gonna let AI go blow people up and kill people?
Right.
Bro, this is something out of a fucking movie. Reality is strange. Reality is stranger than fiction.
Yep. About to have robots in this bitch. I was just watching the old movie Weird Science where the teenagers made a motherfucking female robot using shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, like this shit came out in the fucking 80s. And the motherfucking
Let's
the
get
movie
the fuck. Let's
Hackers
get
came
to it
out in the
already. Hurry
90s.
the fuck up. Let's get to it because we're gonna fucking find these
Right.
motherfuckers. Yeah.
Yup. That's how I feel.
I
Like,
got
man,
my duct tape ready. I'm
let's
duct
hurry
tape them
up.
to a fucking pole and just let them sit there. Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna do a senator like Black Snake Moan. I'm gonna do a chick like Black Snake Moan. Like, yeah, bitch. What up, though, governor, senator?
No governor. No governor. Yeah. You see Zuckerberg in Congress, like, no governor. Bro, these fucking things, like, yeah, there's obviously the corporations and all that. It's all about money, right? So if you're able to control people with money, then you're able to make them do anything, pretty much. Fucking money.
Yeah, money, resources.
Shit.
Yeah, shit
My
crazy.
bad. I had to feed my lion.
Oh,
Cat.
all right. What'd you feed it? Fucking food in a can?
Nah,
Tuna?
turkey.
There you go. You got some
I
turkey.
try not to feed her that food in the can. That shit is just slop.
Oh, you got some proper turkey for it. Well, guess what? Turkey has tryptamine in it, so the cat's probably gonna go to sleep.
And fucking fish has.
It's called
There's
tryptamine.
something in everything, man. And fish got too much mercury and this and that. We live in a big experiment. That's what we live in, man. There's poison in everything.
That's what these sick fuckers think. Is everything and everybody on this realm is a fucking experiment to them.
Yeah.
Oh, guess when the fucking aliens come through and eviscerate everybody? Watch. Okay.
That's why they tell you not to kill yourself. That's the only exit out of here. Yep. When you blow your wig off, your body separates.
No, that's a coward.
Like
That's a
illegal.
coward's way out. You know. No,
To the
nothing to
exit
do with
out,
that.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's what they
if we
say,
know,
That's what
if
they
we know,
say. I don't think it is. I don't think it's a coward's way out because I understand why a person does it. If this world is for the pain and suffering, your friends and your family, your co-workers are against you, or or you feel that like you're the only one that get it, and because everybody else a bunch of fucking sheep, it's like, man, I don't want to be here either. And plus, especially like if you're religious, you're like, where the fuck God
Well, no,
at?
you fight.
No matter
fight
what
for
you
the-
worship, it's like, nigga, I'm out this bitch.
No,
Fuck
you
what
fight
everybody
for-
say.
you
I'm not
fight for
saying to do
humanity.
it.
Listen, you fight for
I'm not
humanity.
saying to do it. I'm
It-
just making a point. Why is it illegal? Why do they say it's a sin? Because they want to keep you here.
No, but the ancient samurais. Hold on, the ancient samurais and that Wu Tang was big on this. You love Wu Tang, don't you, Charles?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Hell yeah,
the
the
ancient
Wu-Tang is
samurai.
shit.
What they have? Hold on, please. They have one small, not their sword. They have another small one. I don't even know the name. I can look it up. But what they do
Seppuku.
is they're captured
It's
in
called
battle.
seppuku.
Yeah, they disembowel themselves instead of being fucking captured and tortured, and die like
Yeah.
fucking men. So it's like, yeah, the fuck? No, not happening. You know what I mean? Go face Billy. Yeah, not happening. We're gonna fucking deal with
at
this.
the end of the day, man, I think Charles just mentioned they want to keep us here. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we saying that reincarnation is a real thing, they know for certain that you're gonna come back down this bit. So, the way I see it, man, there's nowhere else to go. People talk about the 5th dimension, the 20th dimension. All that's pseudo to me. I don't know. I never heard. I never been to the 20th dimension, so I don't know if it's a real thing. Only place I know is this place. I don't know nothing else. I don't know nothing else but human
But
life.
the ancient samurai, they would, what? If they lost battle or whatever, they disembowel themselves with a fucking little mini katana.
Just like they
There-
tell
there's
you
a look at
everything's
somebody
been
put it in the chat.
explored.
My bad, bro.
They gotta keep you. They gotta keep you in this area. That's why they tell you everything's been explored. They gotta keep the sheep herded.
Right,
These people
I'm gonna say this real quick. What makes it? This place is not that bad to me. I feel like I said not too long ago. I think I said it on your panel, bro. There's heaven and hell, but somebody can be living on a goddamn beach and they've never experienced poverty, they never went through degradation, that would be a form of heaven to them. Because the only thing they know is like this beach and this utopia. Somebody that's been living in the
Exactly.
projects.
Fucking sheltered
Hold
fucking
on,
idiots.
bro. Hold on, bro. Damn. Somebody just come on. You got it, bro. Go ahead.
I'm saying sheltered idiots. I'm looking at the comments,
Now have some
and they
decorum,
actually
bro. Let
they
me get mine
promote you to
off, bro.
kill yourself in Canada. It's called the MAID program. MAID.
Bro,
Yeah.
you just check Hurricane JW for cutting you off, but then you turn around and do the same thing to me, bro. You
No,
retarded.
my bad, sir. I
You're
apologize.
fucking retarded, bro. What you been dropped on your head as a kid, bro?
No, I'm just getting worked up because this shit's like poignant. Yeah, my bad, bro.
Bro, have some decorum, bro. You gotta be retarded. How you going? That's hypocrisy. How you gonna say something to this man for cutting you off and turn around 2 minutes later and do it to me while I'm talking, bro? But you got to go ahead.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good point. You know what I mean? So my bad, True Zone. I'm just getting worked up with this bullshit. My bad.
I get worked up too. I hate these motherfucking evil sons of bitches too. It's all good on all of it.
I'm sorry, bro. You know what I mean? I want to hear what you have
That's
to
all
say,
good,
bro.
bro.
My
You ain't
bad.
gotta apologize, but damn, like nigga, when I'm in the midst of saying something, bro, you chime right in like damn. Then I forgot what the hell I was gonna say.
Oh no, like what you was about to say was you like the heaven on the beach and shit is not
Oh
of the
yeah, so
same as a
you know what I'm
motherfucker
saying?
from the project.
Right, somebody that's been living in the projects all their life, all they experience is fucking poverty, syrup sandwiches. That's hell. Like, bro, I'm living in hell, man. Our lights been cut off our lights getting cut off all the time. I can't even take a damn bath. The water stay getting cut off. That's living in hell, bro. So
I
this place is whatever you want to make it, bro. You can go out this motherfucker and make a living and earn a substantial amount of money and then create your own little heaven, bro. A nigga
Yeah,
with a fa-
they call it
a
public
nigga with the
housing over
same
here, and I
TV.
kind of miss it. You know what I mean? I go there all the time. My old
Right,
neighborhood.
right, right. I'm telling you, somebody with a
I kind of
70-inch
miss it,
TV
man.
on the wall, leather couches, marble floors. That's heaven to them. Somebody living in a goddamn trailer with motherfucking that smell like ass and dirty couches and full of beer bottles. That's hell, bro. So this place can be whatever you want to make it, bro.
Oh, exactly. You know, if you come from like that, like the way I grew up, and probably you know, I know over there. I got friends over there too, by the way. Well, yeah, it's called over here. It's called public housing, right? The projects. Yeah, actually, fun fact: over here in Toronto, they started this shit over here and then moved it to the U.S. Right? The first project, if you want to call it that, was in something called it was downtown in Toronto here. Yeah, most of the movies that you see in New York are actually filmed over here, but they gentrified it. Right? It was called fuck. I don't even know if I should say this name. Holy fuck. Go look it up. Go look. What they do is they do tests over here, then move it to the U.S. Okay. Holy fuck.
China and Australia, you know, they be doing the same shit over there. They be doing experiments and see how the people
It's called
react, and
here.
they
Here,
bring
I'm
it
gonna
over
say it.
here.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Regent Park. Go look it up.
That's what I'm saying. Mommy Chula put in the chat these other dimensions, man. Like, do these other dimensions, are they better? Can you go there and bring something back that's tangible or spiritual from these other dimensions and bring it back and use it here? Can you crack codes?
Real shit.
Can you go to these dimensions and bring some type of knowledge back to crack codes here down in the third dimension? I just don't. A lot of that shit just sounds pseudo to me. Like it just don't make sense to me.
This isn't
Yep, it's
pseudo.
an
Look it up.
information thing because you can't bring shit back from a place that's full of light and energy and shit. So, like, yeah, dog, you're right. Dog. We got to be logical about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like if we do reach these levels of consciousness, it's through meditation or dream. So, but at the end of the day, the only thing that we can bring back is knowledge, and people might still call us crazy.
Right, right. I get that. I get the whole thing. The whole
Yep.
thing of meditation, like people going and reaching, trying to like reach their so-called higher self. I get all that stuff, but like I'm saying, like, can I do this stuff? Can I practice these things and come back down here into the physical realm and crack codes? If I can't do that, then I'm not indulging in it. At that
Well,
point, to
you've
me,
been doing it, man. You've been doing it. But yeah, this is not pseudo, right? Where your project comes up from over here, Regent Park. Most of your films that are filmed in New York and all that shit, a lot of them, they're filmed over here because it's cheaper to shut down over here. Canada is fucking massive. You understand? It's huge. It's one of the biggest continents in the entire world. You know what I mean? And we have less people over here than the state of California. Yet we have a way bigger landmass and shit. So if you want to hide some shit or do some shit over here, perfect fucking place to do it. And they've been testing shit out here, and then they move it in over there.
Right, right. I see what you're saying, bro. And to the guy in the chat, Eric, I do agree with that. You know, macro and micro thing because a fucking ant pile, a civilization of ants, they would consider us a macro, and we consider them a micro. They do the same thing we do. I say this all the time. They do the same thing that we do every day. I seen fucking ants taking crumbs and food back and down into the ant pile. I said, that's the same thing we do on the macro level. We go out to the grocery store, we go out and work and bring food back to our castle, back to our ant pile, our house. So we do the same goddamn thing.
Oh, I
Macro
have
to
a funny
micro.
fucking video to pull up. You ever seen where somebody puts an ant or a spider or one of these fucking creepy crawlies, whatever you want to call them, and they put a circle around them? All right, and they can't leave that circle. You can draw a circle around them. They can't leave it. They think it's a border. Oh, but then as soon as they step across it, right, if you fuck up the circle, all of a sudden they no longer are in there. Or the flea experiment. I can pull up these videos. It's fucking crazy. And then it shows you it's the same thing.
No, but listen.
Yeah,
Another experiment. I saw another experiment where like motherfuckers was in the elevator and like they was facing the opposite direction while the other guy was facing the regular direction, and the guy was looking all weird and like dude just end up turning around and being with the crowd. I'm like, nigga. You know these niggas got their back turned towards the wall. You doing the right thing while facing the elevator, but this motherfucker wanted to be part of the crowd or some shit. Like he was just awful, weird or some shit. I'm like, no, nigga, you on point, you right. So it's like, yeah, dog, like it's like, yeah, dog, bad dog. Man, these experiments are crazy.
Right, hey, Mama Chula, I get what you're saying. You're saying that nothing that we're seeing is new. Yes, I get that. This place has been here. You can't even put a timestamp on how long this place has been here. I get that, but I'm saying like people say, huh?
So you see the reed or the reed around that fucking logo Charles just put
That's
up?
what I'm saying. A lot of y'all been talking like this for years, man. Like I said, I went back on Sir Drop's video, live streams 4 years ago, man. Y'all been talking like this for 5-10 years now.
Yeah, because it's a warning. It's a warning, and no one wants to
hold on, bro. Has any of you all taken any of this information or so-called knowledge and edited it, like put it into your real life and add it on into your real life and taking anything from it?
That's why I'm still here.
Bro, somebody that's been working in the fucking warehouse 40 years, bro. Been working all day, every day. They still here. And they be doing the same. They been working in the warehouse 40 years.
Oh,
So
I worked at my first job was in a warehouse as an oven operator when I was 15 fucking years old. You know what I mean? So like, what are you talking about?
My question to the Trudeau people is: after you learn all this knowledge and you find yourself and you know who you are, what's next? It's like, what's next after you find all this shit? Because you still got to motherfucking back against the wall. It's time to fight now. It's time for the next.
I'll tell you what's next. You spread this information. You have to figure out a way to communicate with people and let them know.
People don't get that.
Be prepared, and then when the shit hits the fan, you got to get ready to go. My brother texted me the other week. He's like, "Oh, Cage, if we're in the apocalypse or something, you're definitely somebody I want to be around." And so you got to be a leader. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm not following. I would never follow behind somebody like you when the apocalypse arises, Cage. I mean, respectfully.
Okay, well, that's fine. You have your own.
We all gonna be dead. We all gonna be dead. We're gonna be drunk and dead. You're gonna be passing around that Canadian Scotch whiskey. We all gonna be fucking dead.
I'm gonna be in a tree with a 50 cal, bro. What the fuck?
People are waiting on a savior, or it's just gonna go away. People don't get bullies. The government's been bullying us, and they keep doing it because no one steps to them. That's why.
Right. I agree with that, bro. Okay, I see what you saying, Mama Chula. You know what I'm saying, Mama Chula? Oh, that's pseudo to me. Like people talking about dimensions and sky daddies and meditating and.
Let's talk about what's happening, what's tangible. We can see with our own fucking eyes.
Like, bro, I'm into the tangible shit, bro. People talk the spiritual shit, bro. I feel like the spiritual and the physical are on the same level. It's the negative and the positive, bro. It's the light and the dark.
Live
bro.
by the sword, die by the sword. Live by the gun, die by the gun. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, I'm gonna grab these motherfuckers. Watch certain people, maybe
Negative
not
and
me,
positive, one energy though. That's what people. It's just one energy.
maybe
Negative
not
and
Right,
me,
right.
but
positive.
these people, everything comes to light eventually. People will be held accountable regardless. You know what I mean? So you want to get duct taped to a fucking chair? Yeah. Look, they'll start crying like little bitch. I'm sorry. Oh, too late for that.
Yeah, too late. I'm hanging generals from the Pentagon.
Hey,
I'm
listen. One more
taking
thing.
over the Pentagon. Like, what I do, motherfucker?
Somebody,
I got
somebody
the man
mentioned. Somebody
president.
mentioned the ice wall. How do listen, bro? That's what I'm saying. That's a whole nother CIA op or CIA information saying the ice wall is there, bro. That's I feel like this. The ice wall's not even out there. We only can go off what they tell us, bro. Remind you, this is their shit. Who? How do we find out about
But
the
that's
ice
what I'm
wall?
No, you
saying.
We
pissed
found
off
that
the
out.
No,
wrong fucking
I
people. You
want
know
to
what I mean?
explore on my own. I'm tired of listening to
Right,
other information. I want to do it
right.
on my own.
Y'all see the movie The Truman Show? They told
Yeah.
Truman, "Hey man, don't get on that
Yeah,
goddamn
Jim
plane,
Carrey.
man. Get
He's
this stuff
from over
about
here
lightning."
too.
They tell you, "Hey man, don't go out, don't venture out there. It's an ice wall out there. It's cold. It's atrocious out there. Don't go out there, man. It's all propaganda. It's their shit, bro. Yeah, they're gonna tell you it's the ice wall out there, so you don't even think about it. If they told everybody, hey man, it's the utopia out there. It's rich, it's resource rich. You can go out there and just live out a fantastic life. People are gonna want to migrate and go there. So since people think there's
That's
an ice
true.
wall there,
Two
shit, I'm
words: duct tape and chair. Well,
Isn't
that's
it?
3 words
Isn't it
actually.
odd that back in the days, all these people were explorers. They were sailing everywhere, and then all of a sudden, there's an Antarctic treaty, and no one could travel. I think that's odd, man.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
bad.
That's
That's
the
actually
only
4
thing I
words.
can
My
say
bad. My
that
bad.
something is over there. Like it may not be an ice wall, but there's something there where the whole goddamn world can agree on something. Something
right,
is there.
right.
But now isn't
Right.
this
This is
pseudo
the
apparently?
hypothesis I
Because look,
came up with.
look. Now we're just like
Are you good?
using our imaginations, which is the most powerful tool you ever have. Imagination is everything. That's another one.
Right.
So I'm saying,
I came up with my own little hypothesis, bro. I feel like if there's like we go back to the ant colony thing. If there's certain ant colonies here in the state of Kentucky that where I'm at right now, and then you go down to Mississippi or Texas, there's
oh, you're
different
out
ant
there?
colonies.
I got
Hold
friends
on,
out
bro.
there
Hold on.
too.
Let me finish, bro. All I need is 50 seconds, bro. 50 seconds, bro. Oh my god, man. If there's ant colonies here where I'm at in Kentucky, right, and then I can go to Texas, not Alaska, Texas, Idaho. There's different ant colonies there, different civilizations there. You can take the same thing. It's the micro to the macro again. So if there's civilizations here on this geographical landmass, there's for certain got to be different civilizations outside of the so-called ice wall. Because look how there's different ant colonies here, Mississippi, Texas. See what I'm trying to say?
All right, but
Yeah,
look, I understand the
that's what
correlation, but
aliens
look,
are. People
so
from the outer lands.
I
Yeah, that
understand
they
the
would be.
correlation, but now isn't that pseudo, as you always say, right? You're speculating shit you
No,
don't know.
because that's dealing with realism. Because if I know there's an ant colony right across the street over here in this grass, and I go to a whole different state, and there's different ant colonies, bro. You can say it's a micro to a macro. You can say the same thing about human civilizations, bro. If there's human life
As
here,
above,
why
so
wouldn't there
below,
be
as within,
anywhere
so
else, bro?
without.
If there's human life here, why wouldn't there be anywhere else, bro? That's just common sense.
Oh, it makes sense. Yeah, I see what you're saying. You know what I mean? Knowledge
Pseudo
can
is
take
me
you
telling
higher
you
or lower. When you
pseudo
continue to
is me
believe, then
telling
you
you
will fall.
that you
If
can
you
go to the
take what you
20th
learn to
dimension.
find out, if you can know it, then you will elevate. Something in there got removed.
It's starting to lead back to aliens now.
Oh, I met him up close and personal. No shit. I've met these motherfuckers. Watch. When the shit hits the fan, some people are going to get taken away. Are you ready? You ready? I've met him up close and personal. I know it sounds crazy. Way before any of this fucking cough fucking bullshit, jab. Yeah. I got witnesses up close and personal. Yeah. You want to fuck with our friends? Fucking little human beings, right? That's like an ant. It's like an ant to a human being. You can stomp on your little ant hill. Fucking put dynamite in that shit. Blow up the entire thing. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Blowing up the White House and the Pentagon and the Parliament. What's over there in Canada, dog? Like, what's the power structure, dog? Who the queen over there? Is it Victoria or some shit?
And the queen died, apparently. Now you got a pedophile named fucking King Charles.
Whoa.
No, I'm talking about over there in Canada. Like, what's popping in Canada? Because I know,
What's popping
Canada
off
got
over
some
here?
royalty over there.
Over here, it's even
Drag
crazier than the
queen
U.S.
dead.
bro. Queen
Europe's
died.
drag queen is dead.
Yeah, that dumb
What?
bitch died already. But I'm saying, yeah,
Thank
over
God.
here,
No one will miss
over
that.
here, you should see the crime is a crisis, and people are fed up with this shit. You know what they're doing over here? They're renting out shared beds for like $800 a month.
God damn.
Oh yeah, it's fucking crazy out here. You know what I mean? And people are.
Motherfuckers over here renting out rooms for like 400, 400 to 600. Yep.
Oh no, they're all gonna live in a room. You might as well go to jail and do crime. That's why we have so much fucking crime. You know, they're all fully loaded and they're all running around killing each other for no fucking reason. So wait until they get, they wake the fuck up and point that gun back at these motherfuckers that are making it happen.
That's right. Viva la revolution. Let the hate flow through you. Dark cities. Join the dark side.
Oh, no, it's not dark side. It's about standing up. It's righteous indignation.
Oh, I call that righteous vengeance.
I know I'm sounding radical with all that now. Oh, now I'm put on a list and I'm gonna be targeted. They keep fucking trying to target my shit. Oh, guess what? It's gonna be reversed right back onto you. You're gonna slapped across your fucking head. Yeah.
I'm waiting for them to put my face somewhere in Russia with my voice and shit, like I was talking to Putin or something.
I move like Pablo Escobar. I'll be smiling on the fucking thing.
Man, dog, they did Pablo Escobar greasy, dog. They killed him and took a picture. They killed him and took a picture on his rooftop, and like, it's in the FBI office somewhere, like it's a trophy. Like, yo,
well,
fun fact, Pablo Escobar trying to be a politician.
Some of my cousins on one side of the family, the last name is fucking Escobar. No shit. Okay. yeah.
But Pablo was a bad motherfucker. Dude was a fucking everything and trying to get in politics. They was like, oh hell no, nigga, you supplying the drugs and the guns and shit. I think he made his own prison.
Selling to the CIA, creating crack and everything. Like, fuck off, man.
Oh, shit was wild with Pablo.
You know, my last name is Charles FTG. Fuck the government. That's my last name.
And look at the etymology of government. We all know this, right? I'm gonna state the obvious.
Yep, government, mind control. Yep, means mind control. I know. We all know.
Just point out the obvious again and again and again and again and again.
Yep. That's our repetition, trauma, and symbolism. We gotta motherfucking do some lyrical Tai Chi on their ass. To motherfucking
I know
get back the minds of the people.
Yeah, you wanna fucking I know Hapkido. And you know what? It's a Korean martial art, and you know they have the blue house and they got the white house. In Korea, you have the blue house, right? And what they did was they exchanged like CQC, close quarter combat, no guns for their fucking guns, and they went and they trained all these fucking idiots with Hapkido. Well, I learned that from a young age, right? So fucking face me, these fucking idiots. Leave the people out of it. Don't fucking face me.
Well, I'm at the point now to where I know for certain, bro. We not listen, man. Like I said, bro. We've been getting up here talking like this for years with one another, bro. And I just don't see like you can have all the knowledge. You can say you've been to the 30th dimension and so beyond. You can say all that. You can know all that, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, we're not gonna change anything here, bro. This shit's gonna be like this long after we gone. Like I said, you can reincarnate 200 years from now, bro. The fucking so-called elite status quo gonna be walking niggas around on dog leashes. Motherfuckers gonna be so compliant and so goddamn so dumb. They're gonna be walking motherfuckers around on leashes, man, like dogs, like pets, man.
Some Orwellian shit, 1984.
Dude, they doing it right now, bro. That's why we need a revolution. Cause they doing that shit now, bro.
Bro, you listen. I'm gonna say this one thing, Hurricane, bro. I'm with you when you say revolution, overthrowing the government, bro. Let's just say hypothetically, we overthrew the government tomorrow.
No, it's not about overthrowing anything.
And we're gonna be left. Hold on, we're gonna be left with a bunch of jackasses, dumb motherfuckers. Remember, the dumb outweighs the motherfuckers that think rational and logically. So we're gonna be
I'm
outnumbered
not,
by
I'm
a
not
bunch
making
of
a
dumb
call to go
motherfuckers.
and overthrow anything. It's about,
Hey,
Yo,
people,
True Zone, we're gonna
people.
exterminate those motherfuckers. We exterminate.
True Zone.
We
They're gonna do it to
exterminating. I already
themselves. Hand them
motherfuckers
the
What's
quit
up?
fucking
playing.
weapon, point it under your chin, and blow your fucking head off.
What's
Hey,
up? What's
True
up,
Zone.
Charles? What's up?
Best behavior said you sound defeated already. I don't know what best behavior is, but
No, I don't know who that is. I'm not defeated, bro. I'm dealing with realism, bro. Think about it, bro. I can sit on a soapbox right now and talk like this for the next 40, 50 years of my life, bro. I won't even put a dent in this shit, what they got going on here, bro. Only thing I can do is change some shit in my personal life. Make a certain adjustments in my
Okay,
personal life. But
exactly.
on a
True zone. That
gargantuan scale, hold on, bro. On a gargantuan scale, fuck no, bro. This is their shit, bro. They in control of this world right now. It's their shit, bro. They been having this shit running like this for a very long time, bro. They've been
if
having this
every,
shit running like this before I even came into this bitch. It's been running just like this for a very long time, bro.
all right, true
It's not
zone.
gonna.
You see
I
what you
don't
just
see it
said?
changing.
You see what you just said? The only thing you can do is make a dent in your own personal life. And all right, so if
Man,
everybody
hey,
was
stop
educated
talking
and had
while
this,
I'm talking, though, bro. God, bro. If we was like in a group talking like this, bro, and you keep cutting me off like that, bro, I will black your eye.
no, you wouldn't because
I
look,
would smack the shit
we'd
out
have
you, bro.
body language. You'd have like the body language
You
between
a
me and
cornball, bro.
understand. So no,
I don't even
we'd
want
have
to
a
have
different
I don't even
conversation.
want to have no conversations with you at this point, bro. I don't, bro. You lame and pseudo.
All right. So here, what I'm trying to say is this, okay? What you
I
just
ain't
said
trying to
is
hear nothing you
very
gotta say, bro.
important. Look,
Talk to
what
them.
you
Talk to Charles and Hurricane. Don't talk to me, bro. Talk to them.
all right, what you just said was very important, though. You
Well,
said
don't
you can
talk to
make a
me, bro.
dent
Talk
in
to
your
them,
own
bro. You
reality, in your
nah,
own
man.
life.
You just,
If
oh
everybody,
man.
listen, man, if everybody had that mentality, then we wouldn't be in this fucking situation, right? So that's education, right? So it's like, okay, you have to be the change you want to see in the world. If everybody had that, then we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be having these issues and that. If everybody had that strength, the inner strength, you know what I mean? Use their God given, if you want to call it God. Give what, everybody has that birthright in this reality. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my point. It's like, okay, you can't change the world, but you can change yourself. Once you change yourself and everybody does that, we wouldn't be here. What the fuck? If everybody had that mentality, you think this show would be flying? No. Pull up. That's it. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
I'm saying it, man. Listen, like I just said, bro. I'm replying. I'm responding to what that guy put in the chat. I'm not defeated, bro. I just understand, or so-called overstand or understand. I know what I'm dealing with here, bro. I can see clear as day what I'm dealing with. Nigga, I'm not defeated, bro. It's just this place been running like a well-oiled machine for to
Yeah.
be this way, bro. Because the
Yeah.
few controls the many instead of the many controlling the few. It's more of us than them. But somehow, some way, they got this shit to where they controlling the populace, bro. And it's gonna continue to be like this, bro, long after we dead and gone. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I don't see no revolution. This is all respect, my nigga, the Hurricane. I don't see no revolution happening anytime soon, bro. People are too comfortable, bro. I admit it, I can be. I'm comfortable myself. People become comfortable with trinkets and money
I've been
and
waiting.
different things and a
I've been waiting
lifestyle.
myself for a revolution since '93.
Yo, Truth, I feel
Yeah,
you.
I was
I
born
feel your
that year.
perspective because you know why your perspective reigns true? Your perspective reigns true because that's what the Gnostics done. And when the Gnostics broke away like from society, like, yo, dog, like, we're just gonna live our life and live in our own truth and just like live life best way we can, and we break out this shit through our own knowledge and gnosis and shit. Everybody else, fuck them. We're gonna just do us. Yeah, because like, because you gotta live your life. You gotta live your life. So that shit is true. And when it comes to me in the revolution, like you said, that you gotta know what's going on. You already know this shit gonna be like this. That's why I want to burn that bitch down, because I don't want no more
You
generations
don't
to keep
need
going
none.
through this shit.
Right,
If I gotta put my life on the line without sacrifice, there'll be no victory. That's
We
right.
why
don't need
I'm
no
gonna be
revolution.
remembered.
We don't need no revolution. We don't need no thought
You like what's
control.
his
It's
name,
even
bro?
in the
You like
fucking
I mean the
music.
Hurricane. You like what's his name from Terminator? You John Connor, bro. You want to overthrow Skynet? This is
All right, but
basically
look,
what it is. The
look,
government is trying to.
hold on, hold on. I'd like to say something quickly, right, about this revolution thing. Okay, what is a revolution? It's like a wheel, right? So it's like one turn on the wheel. Where does the wheel end up again? Back to the same position, right? You want to go fucking 360 degrees with it? So that gets you nowhere with a fucking quote revolution. It gets you back exactly where they want you to be. So fuck a revolution. You got to get out of the entire mind state of that system, right? A revolution, like think about it, a wheel,
That
right?
makes sense.
A
That does
revolution,
make sense. I mean,
exactly. It goes back.
revolution, an endless circle.
Yeah, the Ouroboros, as they call it, the snake eating his own fucking tail. So it's like, come on now. What do you mean revolution?
Thank you. You know what? You know what? You're right. You are so fucking right. But it's needed. It's fucking needed. It's gonna have to be done for us to have peace. At least give us shit. Like I can start a revolution and win, and we have 100 years of peace. Like that's like 100 years of motherfuckers like waking up and just like getting ready for the next battle, just in case the evil try to rise up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, I don't give a fuck if it's 1 year.
No,
Shit,
they're
you
gonna
know,
do
like
it to
it's like
themselves, bro. Yeah. Don't worry about that.
look,
They're gonna
all
deal with it
empires
themselves.
crumble.
God, if you
All
want to call it, the
empires
big G
crumble.
upstairs
So
has this shit taken care of. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to call
yo,
it.
but all empires crumble. That's history. And plus, it was always a revolution. It was always a rebellion because the empires crumble because they do not care about the people. Once you care about the people, we could probably have a peaceful utopian world and everybody all living cool, man. But like that's just a fucking fantasy. Truth's on right. Like nigga, like this shit gonna be fucked up forever, even after us, unless we burn this bitch down.
No, unless we just switch our own minds and educate the public. You know what I mean? That's
You keep
Yeah,
talking about
we can
education,
switch
bro.
our own minds and educate the
Hold on,
public,
bro.
but
You
that's
keep talking
wasting
about,
time. We
bro,
already
Case, you
did
keep
that.
talking,
We've been doing
Case, you
that
keep talking
forever. You
about,
need to still wake up.
right, bro. You keep talking about education and information and knowledge, bro. That shit's not gonna win a war, bro. They took this shit by force. When they came to knock knock, they didn't say, "Hey man, we're gonna bring you this cosmetology." They said, "No." They put the gun up and said, "Hey, get the fuck off that land. It's ours now." So the same thing has to
Yep.
happen
And plus,
with
you
the
can't
time.
eat knowledge. You can't even eat that shit. You can't even eat knowledge
This is
and
the
all that
trap they have
shit.
people in a revolution, right? It's like a wheel. It's like a spinning wheel, and no matter where on that, it's still gonna go back to the same fucking shit eventually.
The religions went conquering all these lands. All our ancestors knew they were gods and goddesses, and if they worshipped anything, it was Mother Earth, because Mother Earth provided them with life and all the food they need. But now people worship invisible people. They worship these invisible deities more than their own mother and father who gave them life. We're ass backwards.
Yep.
Oh,
And
listen,
plus,
now,
speaking of Mother Earth, we need to motherfucking kill the evil people because they've been fucking up this planet forever. So, like, if I'm doing it for the people, I'm doing it for the planet too. It's like shit, man. We need to motherfucking breathe clean air and drink some clean goddamn water. And eat some clean
someone clip some
motherfucking
of that
food.
shit
Not
and come up with my fucking name. Yeah, someone clip that. Fuck off. I swear to God, I'm on my wit's end with these fucking human beings, bro. I'm not even joking.
yo, I've been past that. Welcome to the club. In the VIP
Yeah,
section.
there we go. Yeah, we're welcome to the fucking club over here. You know what I mean? You don't want to meet my fucking friends. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I got some level-headed friends, but like when it comes down to the revolution, like sometimes they be like, yo, you kind of crazy, but at the same time, they like, yo, we gonna ride or die together, nigga.
Real
because
shit.
this shit about to get crazy. I know exactly who the fuck with when the shit hits the fan. So I'm like,
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah, we're out here. The fuck?
But we
You
need
got
to
any
form a
friends?
network.
You got any
We need to
friends,
form a network.
Hurricane, that you'd be like, I ain't fighting next to you, you get my life taken.
Oh, hell yeah. I got a brother, a little brother. I'm like, nigga, you stay out there in those streets, nigga. Yeah, but all the other ones
My
that
little
called me
brothers are learning
crazy.
how to
Yeah.
shoot and shit. Shooting the gauge, shooting the SKS, da-da-da-da. There you go. Fucking learn how to hold that recoil.
hey man, Case, stop being a weirdo, bro. Let the man talk, bro. Damn. Charles Wood asked the man a question. Stop being a fucking weirdo, bro.
How
Let
am I
him
being a
finish.
weirdo?
That's weird, bro. You keep cutting
Is
people
that a
off
weirdo
like
with a
that, bro.
capital O, like a little psycho?
No, bro, you a fucking weirdo, bro. You a deranged creep, bro. Stop cutting niggas off while they talking, bro.
Buddy, we're
Cage
having a
be being,
conversation.
he gets passionate, Cage.
No, that's not being passionate. That's just called being a fucking creep.
There's no
Like, bro,
disrespect
you
behind
ain't got
it.
no decorum.
Whoa.
They told you that on the other panel I was on with you. They say, bro, stop cutting niggas off. They kicked your ass off the panel. Remember that? We was on Summer's panel. Matter of fact, Brownsburg, who panel
Yeah,
we
and
was on?
then he said he respects Cage after. You don't remember
But,
that?
but you kept cutting people off. That's why they kept kicking you off, bro.
All right, but then he said he got to know me and he respects me because I'm real and I don't look at
You
such
alright,
in
bro?
the
You
same way.
stop being a goddamn creep,
You don't
bro.
remember that? Come on, you want to spin the narrative, revolution it?
Revolution. Didn't the Beatles make a song called Revolution?
Why are they called the Beatles? You know, let's look into that.
Because they're a dung beetle and they like to roll around the bullshit.
Yeah, and the shit, right? Oh, what happened to the John Lennon? There's some weirdo that stalked him and shot him dead, right? Started his fucking hotel house that he lived in. Fucking
Yeah, that was planned. Just like they plan out all these other fake shootings to get people's emotions going. They give us heroes and villains. It's all the stage for sure, for sure.
It is. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit. I'm done with it.
They be plucking people's feelings like a fucking instrument.
Why is it called bullshit? Bowel shit. Oh, it's a bunch of bowel shit. Yeah.
It should be called ball shit.
It should be.
With 2 A's, ball shit.
Yeah, 2 A's. B-A-A-L. Ball
Yeah,
game.
for real,
Take it
Bayard.
to the ball game.
Nigga, that's Bayard
America's
shit.
favorite pastime. Fuck off, man.
Nigga, that's hilarious. Bayard
Yeah,
shit.
in Rome, you know what they say? Give them bread and circuses. That's how they keep these idiots distracted.
I
Bread and
want to be
circuses.
entertained, though. That's what life's about. I want to be entertained. No matter whether I'm sitting in front of a soapbox in my room, if I go out in the nature and watch two fucking wild dogs fight with each other, I'm being entertained. If I'm looking at two ants on the ground fighting over crumbs and shit, I'm being entertained. No matter what, bro.
How's that? Okay, well, you can have an
Listen,
observation
bro.
without being entertained.
Listen. Hear me out, bro.
You know what entertains me? Nothing. Or you're not entertained, right? It's fucking. Remember in the Gladiator?
Type of form of fashion.
Movies
If I go outside of
remember
my house,
Gladiator and he throws his sword.
listen,
and
bro. You not listen, bro. If I go outside and I watch two wild dogs fighting with one another, bro, I'm gonna be entertained. Like, look at them, the dogs fucking each other up. See what I'm trying to say, bro?
Those are poor animals that were domesticated and the human beings forced them to fight. It's retarded. Now imagine a higher being is doing that to us. You know what I mean? Is that
I'm
entertaining?
higher being, bro. See, you gonna go down. I'm not trying to go down Pseudo Avenue with you, bro. You can drive down. You can drive down Pseudo Avenue by yourself, bro. I'm getting out the car.
That's not
I'm
pseudo.
getting out the car. Drop me off right here. I'm not trying to drive down Pseudo Lane with you, bro.
All right, I'm gonna drive down Joy Road in Detroit.
What the fuck you know about Joy Road?
Willis McCoy, nigga.
It's
Willis
grimy
McCoy,
as hell over there at Joy
Willis
Road.
McCoy. I'm gonna give Willis McCoy.
Joy
Willis
Road in
McCoy.
Detroit.
Hold on, kid. Willis McCoy, bring your ass up here, nigga. I got a bone to pick with you, nigga. If you don't hit this panel in 5 minutes, nigga, you cap. You got 5 minutes,
Yo,
Willis
truth
McCoy.
dog, whether you doing it or not, bro, you are a general of a revolution, bro. You are on point, bro. Motherfucker, you are on point, bro. You don't call anything out like, yo, come on here. Yo, dog, I gotta make you a general, bro. You gotta be at the round table, bro.
We got you on the round table, General TZ.
Yeah, as long as I got 500, as long as I got two 500-pound women sitting going to war with me, bro. I'd rather take two 500-pound women to war with me than a nigga like Cage, bro. They gonna sit on my enemies.
Hey,
I'm like, hey, baby,
that's
go.
not such a bad idea. That's not such a bad idea, dog. Yo, women make a great army because nigga, like they can infiltrate, they can seduce, they can
got
cook.
pink power, bro.
Shit, they can. Bro, it'll be over. Have a harem. That's what they call them, a harem. Have a harem army.
For sure. Yeah, Willis McCoy. Yeah, I got
what's the
static
best
with
way
you,
to
bro. You gotta
control
hit
a
that
man,
link,
right?
man.
Pussy and money. Pussy and money. Those are the two things that control a man. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Look at the James Bond series. You know, like the spy bitches and James Bond himself be fucking hoes for information. And bitches fucking niggas for information, and sometimes you get murked. But shit, that's what they do.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this shit's funny.
Hey,
This shit's fucking funny.
Charles was my bro, my guy. Hey, please, my nigga, drop that link for her for not Hurricane for Willis McCoy, man. He
Yeah,
gotta face me.
shout out to McCoy. He's the family man. You know what I mean? Taking care of family and
Now I'm playing. Hey, now I'm just playing. Willis McCoy, I'm playing with you, bro. I feel like that's the only way to get you up here, man. Because I know you don't hit panels like that no more. I'm fucking with you, bro. I ain't got no problem with you. You my dog, bro. Number respect. Number respect for you, bro. I'm playing with you, my
Hey,
G.
that's
I
another
figure that's the
reason
only way
why I
to get
gotta
you
have
up
you
here.
with General, nigga. You gonna have a nigga like, oh shit, what the fuck? What the fuck I do? Like, no, you ain't do shit, bro. Gotcha.
they don't play it. Tell them about tell them about Joy Road.
You talking about Joy Road, nigga? Joy Road is dangerous.
Yeah,
Joy
exactly.
Road, exit
You wanna go in
89.
the
That's all I
dangerous
gotta
zone? Tell
say.
them about Big L.
If you went down Joy Road, bro, they would make you break yourself.
No. My friends are over there. No shit. I'm not even joking with you. The fuck? It's right by Windsor over here. You can see downtown from there.
Cause I'm right across the bridge. I can see Canada too.
Yeah, right over there. You can see us
Hey,
over
Willis
here
McCoy,
across the fucking lake.
Hey, Willis McCoy, me and that nigga Bobby Knight, we got cool for like 2 days, bro. Now we back beefing again, bro. Me and that nigga we got a love-hate relationship. I love the nigga so much I hate him at the same time.
You can't have one without the other. Different degrees of the same thing.
One day I'm like, this nigga, he's actually alright. He actually got some knowledge, some type of intelligence about himself. The next day I'm like, man, this nigga a dumb ass nigga, man. This nigga don't know shit. It is what it is, bro.
I'm on my own business. You know what I mean?
Yo, but that's the Magneto and Professor X relationship. It's like, yo, dog, fuck these humans. Professor, like, we gotta work together. Like, nigga, fuck all that shit. And then they work together to stop apocalypse, and then they go back to beefing.
Exactly. You know, you need it. You know? It's like a younger brother and a big brother. Hey. Oh, Big Brother. No Orwellian shit. No 1984 Animal Farm. Oh, yeah. All right.
And I agree with you, a Hurricane, bro. I wouldn't mind seeing this government fall, bro. I wouldn't mind seeing the motherfuckers being, taken out into the middle of the street, stripped asshole naked, and whips put on their goddamn back. That would be the most satisfying thing to see. I wouldn't mind.
No, they're gonna have
I'd
to
be the nigga
suffer
with the
for
whip.
eternity for this shit they pop, perpetuated on this fucking on humanity. Yeah, watch what's gonna come to. Oh fuck it, we're gonna hit you up with fucking EpiPens and shit and keep you fucking awake for a while.
There's working synergy with the government. They gotta pay too. Even these local officials, shit, they gatekeepers, so they just as guilty. They know what's going on.
No, we're gonna hit them with adrenaline when they're strapped into a fucking chair, and we're gonna keep them alive and torture the fuck out of them. Watch. I got my
I'm definitely,
but the beauty
I'm
is
definitely
still.
fucking some shit up.
But I look at
I'm
it like
taking the
this.
Pentagon.
Who remember that one song, "Vice Versa" by Pastor Troy? What if we really the Illuminati?
Shit.
Right. What if we really the bad?
I love that song.
What if humanity is really the evil ones and the government is really the righteous ones? What if it's vice versa?
What if the sky is upside down, and what if the blue is green, and what if you're the queen of fucking England? I don't fucking know.
I'm talking shit. Hey, McCoy, what's up, my nigga? What's good, bro?
Salute.
What's up, man? Salute. Peace.
See, I know I get you to hit the panel, bro. See how I can do that so easy.
Shout out McCoy, brother.
Peace to the chat room. Peace to everybody. What's up, y'all? What's up, Faith?
What's good, McCoy?
Hurricane. What's up, Hurricane?
What's good?
Fuck the government.
Chilling.
Going, McCoy.
Fuck the government, right?
That's right. Yep.
All day. What's up, Truth Zone?
What's good, bro?
What's up, y'all? What's up,
What's going on, bro?
That was good, my G. Now I was playing with you, bro. I ain't got no static with you, bro.
I heard you, but I was like, man, let me I ain't hit no panel in what? God damn.
Well, you're a family man. You've been taking care of family and dealing with business. You know what I mean? The fuck?
Yeah,
Fuck the panel.
not just that, man. It's just try to stay drama free, man. I got enough drama in my house.
For
You know,
sure.
Exactly. You need more online? Come
I'll
on now.
tell you.
Yeah.
That's a hand clap a message right there. Nigga, I'm tired of hearing all this arguing, fussing, fighting,
But
debating, and
listen,
shit.
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna say one thing. That's kind of hypocritical on your end too, Willis McCoy. Even a few other niggas I be hearing saying, "Man, I'm trying to stay out the drama and sucker free." But bro, somebody like me, nigga, I go back into the archives and listen to all these past streams y'all been having for like years. Cause I'm new around here, and these
go ahead.
y'all niggas been arguing. Y'all niggas been arguing with each other for a very, very long time, bro. So for a
Nah.
nigga to say, "Hey man, I don't want to hear the arguing," no, niggas been doing
All
this
right,
way
I have
before
a
I came into the
question.
mix.
Hey, hold on, Kay. Hold
I'm
on.
not, I'm not trying to interrupt. I'm not trying. I have a question. Why? 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 Why?
Hold on,
Why?
hold on, hold on. Go ahead. Go
Why?
ahead.
Why? Please answer.
All right, if you stop repeating yourself, boss. So look here, right? Truth Zone, you won't find no panels with me arguing, man. You won't find none. Zero. I don't argue with strangers. I don't argue with people I don't know, man.
I ain't saying that you were. I'm not saying that you were facilitating like you were like indulging in arguments. I'm saying that you were around. You
The
were
most.
you
Well, I
you
can't.
been around this shit.
Hold
That's
on.
automatic.
No one's answered why. That's the most
That's
important
Bro,
question.
shut
Why?
your weird
I,
ass up, bro.
here, I'll
No,
answer
don't
why.
tell me to shut up, buddy.
Okay,
Why?
okay. I'll answer that right after I make the statement. Now, I can't help what environment I'm in, bro. I mean, if I'm on a panel and these two people have beef, what am I supposed to do? You
Right,
see what I'm
right.
saying? So that's not on me, but you won't find me engaging in any arguments, man. The only
Now hold on. One more thing that I find hypocrisy on your end, and I'm being real with you, bro.
Oh
Is when
no.
the drama's
Why
going
though?
down.
No, answer
Hold on.
why,
When the
please.
drama, hold on, Case. When the drama going down and niggas is beefing with one another, bro, you right there. When me and Bobby's night was going through our shit, bro, you was right there on that panel with that nigga in the middle of this shit, bro. So you see what I'm trying to say?
No
nah.
argument. There's no
You see why
fucking
I just kind
argument.
of find
Why?
that?
Truth zone. I told you on the last time I spoke with you, the only reason I was on that panel because Zay said something falsely against me. And so I confronted it. I let him know, no, that's it.
No, but you were kind of in it because that nigga said something about me, and you said, "Hey, Truth Zone, that shit was kind of phony." You
I
did
can
so. You
answer
supposed
why.
Hold
Why?
on.
Why? Stop
Cage,
fucking going away
why?
from the why.
Cage, here's why. You know, in my opinion, why?
and we
Why?
was in. Hold on, bro. We was good before that. Before you made that
We have
statement
no
about me, bro.
resolution until we answer the question
Bro, shut
why.
your ass up, bro.
Holy
Let's get
We was
fuck.
good
truth
before
zone.
that.
Let's truth zone. Let's get him out the way real quick. Cage, why, in my opinion, is because this is a verbal platform, and people have their thoughts, opinions on certain subject matters, and there's a difference of opinion on certain subject matters. So it's just a debate, argument. You know what I mean? It's just this is a verbal.
Everybody has an asshole like they have an opinion, but why?
But why? What do you mean? Why? I mean,
Why is there an issue here? Oh, I could tell you why if you want me to answer
because a
after.
lot of
But yeah,
people
go
take it
go ahead.
personal. Hold on. Well, why ask a question you know the answer to then?
Because hopefully we can all come to a conclusion.
Well, why don't you should have stated your reason why, and then see if we were in agreement with it.
It's in the 33rd degree of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. It's ordo ab chaos in Latin. Order out of chaos, right? So what they want to do is they want to divide and conquer. Hegelian dialectic, whatever.
Now we
Yeah.
know that on a bigger level. We know the agenda on that. I thought you were meaning personally on these panels, but we
No, but
know
I'm saying, how does that affect each individual? Why?
it
Why are we doing this shit?
it affects each individual because all our lives they've influenced us and directed us in that direction. I mean, this wasn't on our own. We were directed by these shepherds to go a certain way and to act a certain way.
Great answer.
That's common knowledge. I mean, that's what I mean. So, but truth zone. Now, look, we spoke. Why do you keep digging up, unearthing the same subject matter? I thought we discussed this on the last time I spoke with you.
Oh,
Was
we did, then. Damn, I forgot. My bad. Damn.
yeah, so it's like I could restate it again where
No,
I
no, you
told.
good, bro. You good. No, you good, bro. Go ahead. We
Okay, I
good,
mean,
bro. We
nah,
good.
man,
We good.
only one I argue with is my wife, man, and that's because we have to be on the same page in order to raise these children on
Gotcha.
one accord. And a house divided will fall. We know that.
Okay.
So that's the only one I argue with on earth. There's no one on earth me worthy of arguing with. I didn't raise you. I'm not responsible for you. So therefore, why would I put that much emotional energy into
Why
someone
would
that
I? Good
don't
question.
know? So it's like, you know what I mean? So no, like, you know, I tell you, I come here for information. I know it's
Right.
difficult to find, but you
But let me
know,
ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, bro. What's his name? Kenna Dummy mentioned this earlier too, bro. People always talking about they come here for information, bro. I feel like I can watch a how-to video and get more edification than listening to one of these guys. And that's
yeah,
just me. That's just me being real. Like
yes,
nobody. That's what I'm saying. These get like a lot of you all been having these type of conversations for years. Like I said, I've done my due
True
diligence.
Zone,
To listen.
may I say something
Hold
to
on,
you,
Cage.
please?
Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Bro. Just 2 more seconds. I went back and listened to a lot of these old live streams on Sir Drop's panel, your panel, uh, Charles was panel, a few other people's panels, bro. And these conversations, this so-called information has been being passed around for years, bro. So what are we learning? Nobody's learning anything new.
yes, yes. I got new shit. That's why I'm here to break bread with the world, man. And I thought that this was an opportunity for me to do that, living in the environment that we're in right now. So there's not a lot of people. My neighbors ain't on the same page as me. So it's
Right,
like great to get on with like-minded individuals and sharpen each other. So that's
right,
my agenda. That's what my intentions are.
right.
You
Right.
know what
And
I
I
mean?
and I say and I said that earlier too, bro. That's why that was my whole purpose of making a YouTube channel. Like, man, damn, nobody around me thinking like this. So when I started this YouTube, everybody around me was on the same accord. But now I'm to the point now to where these same people, I feel
You're
like
on the defensive, though, Truth.
that we
True
no,
Zone.
I'm at the point now to where I'm not trying to share information with none of these guys, bro. I'm not trying
Oh,
to get
you
information from
crazy?
none of these
Nah,
guys.
man. You out your mind, man. You better
Bro,
share.
don't let that fucking break you down, bro. You keep doing what you're
No,
doing.
I'm at the point now to where I want to expose these niggas.
But the thing is, though, Truth Zone, man, you gotta cultivate the environment that you're in, though. At the same time, man, you gotta, because
Right, right,
my children, they gotta pollinate with some of these people. So if I can do what I can do to change, make some slight changes around me, influence some
right.
people in a certain direction, that my children gotta grow up, man. And this is they're not going anywhere, man. So I gotta do what I can do to make this world a better place for them, man.
And
But
that's the most
I'm
important
asking you
thing.
an honest
The
question,
younger
bro.
generation
I'm asking you an honest
facilitates
question, bro.
something that they can thrive in.
Can
Right?
you
No
name one thing?
germination. A seed. You
Like,
plant a seed.
What you say,
when it comes to
You
information, you mentioned
sow your
information
seed.
before.
You reap what you
Hold
sow.
on, please. Hold on, please, bro. Hold on. When you
No, but
mention
you're not letting me
information,
talk, man. You said
can you
50
name? Hold
seconds
on,
and you
bro.
went
Hold
off and
on,
on.
bro. Hold on, bro. God damn, man. When you speak about information, bro, can you name one thing that has been informative that I have said over the past 2 years since I've been running the channel, bro? Or anybody else that you have learned and took it into your everyday life and then utilize it in a positive?
Well, I mean, yes, of course. You made a major change, man. You made a major
I'm proud of you, bro. Keep
hold
it
on.
up.
Yeah, because I mean, to see you go from when I heard you on Charles was go to all this, I'm not gonna quote unquote just classify it as racist stuff, but you did have some kind of like, you know, where it was racial division within you, and to see you change like that gave me like some like, yeah, people can change if you talk to them right or if you show them. So nah, that alone was enough for me to say yes. That's what made me hop over there. Was like, okay, this only, because not a lot of people are
The
willing to,
man was not done talking. Stop interrupting him.
not a lot of people are willing to hear people out and actually think about certain things and actually act upon it. You know what I mean? So nah, that was big steps right there, man. That gave me a little like, yeah, man. You know what I mean? So go ahead though, Cage, man. Your mic is on fire right now. Go ahead and put it out.
No, I'm good. I'm just trying to hear everybody. I'm trying to hear everybody here. So if we can all hopefully listen to each other, not just react, yeah, that'd be amazing, right? So I'm gonna mute.
Peace to Anna K. See Anna K in the building. Peace to her all day.
Salute.
Everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? So nah, Truth Zone, man. Peace to Eric Red. Eric's Red. Fools and Tools. Yeah. So I'm in the building, Charles. What's going on? Best behavior. Best behavior.
We aren't each other's enemies, you know what I mean? Like
What you
look,
say? Uh-oh.
We aren't enemies
No,
here.
my bad. I was typing in the chat. I was
Somebody said,
just
somebody said
saying
enemy. Uh-oh,
what?
cute enemy talk.
That's why I never gave up on True Zone. People were like, block them, get them out of here. But I could see something within True Zone
Yeah,
that
but let me tell I tell Truth Zone right now. The Truth Zone has stated on the record. Truth Zone has stated on the record he is not about the information. Point blank, right there. He said he drew a line right there in the sand and said he is not about the information. Correct? Truth Zone.
See, at first, when I first came into this, yes, I was. If I said I wasn't, I'd be lying. But I'm at the point now to where even now, I don't mind, dropping gems here and there. But I feel like there's only so much information that I can, disseminate on my channel or even take in from someone else. And I'm not denouncing anyone else's information, bro. It's just pure garbage. But I'm just at the point now to where if I feel like I was going to learn anything, I would have learned it years ago in school while I was being like
Hold
so-called
on,
educated.
pause for a minute. You said I'm not denouncing anybody's information, but it's pure
But
garbage.
if it's
Look,
if
hold
I,
on, you're double talking.
I'm saying if it's pure
No,
pseudo, man,
listen
I'm
to
going
what
to
you're
denounce it.
saying,
I'm
buddy.
saying if it's
Bro, go
if I'm
rewind
hearing
this shit
it,
and go listen to
hold
yourself.
on, bro. Man,
No,
Cage, you being
you
a fucking
hold on.
troll right now, bro.
No, but you're saying you're not denouncing anybody's
I'm
information,
saying
but at the
I'm saying if
same
it's
time, you're
pure
saying it's
pseudo, I'm
garbage.
going to denounce it,
No,
bro.
What the fuck is wrong
Cage.
with you, bro?
He said when he started listening to certain
No,
people.
and then after he's saying
I know,
now.
but we found that it was garbage. Okay, so now let's see what his next step is.
No, I was going to say because I found myself, you know, regurgitating Nuwapi and Dr. Malachi Z. York's teachings and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this shit that people talk about, it comes from different echo chambers, bro. That's being just regurgitated and remixed.
Bro,
So at the
grow
point
up,
now,
man.
I'm thinking to myself, what is information? What is this information that everybody has? If somebody really had, out of this world information, we would be able to crack. Everybody would be billionaires by now. Give me some information that can make me a billionaire.
Fuck their money, bro.
Hold on. Okay,
It's
Cage
fake.
got it. Cage got it right there. It's got to be about money though. Why is money the
Money, money,
measure?
money, money, money.
Why
Okay,
is
Then why do
I
you
can
go to
pay.
work
I
every
can pay
day?
like
I'm
I
asking
can
you
pay
this.
a little
Listen,
bit of money
McCoy.
and get
Then
you
why do you go
rapping
to work
right
every
now.
day?
What are you
Hold on, hold on,
talking
hold
about?
on, hold on, hold on. Let me McCoy. Let me ask you a question, bro. If it's not about money, then why do you go to work every day then?
I work because come on, Truth Zone, man.
I
That's
don't care. It's about money
right.
then, right?
Hold on. The reason why I have to make money is because of the environment that I'm in. It's because it requires that I make money to feed my children. It doesn't mean that that's the end goal. It's a means to an end. You're dug in a hole. You're in a hole. You don't want to be in that hole forever, but you got to work your way out of it. And money is the tool in order to do that right now. But money is not how I measure my values. It's not
Right.
what I value the most.
Right. I see what you're saying when you say that. The same goes for me, but bank accounts sound good. Hundreds of
It's
thousands of
more.
dollars, like I can take $100,000 and use it as a tool to get what I want. In the meantime, money's
Yeah,
not my.
but it now
I don't work.
what is your money being used for? Is your money being used to dig you into a deeper hole, or is
A
it being
kid.
used to
I have
get
a
you out
family.
of the hole?
We all have families here, so we use that money to add on to our families and our
Fuck
personal life.
your money. Oh, money makes the world go round, right? Moon eye.
I don't
Fuck
want to
off.
hear about no. It's not about the money. It's about spirituality and information.
No,
Shut that shit up.
no, it's to me the money. Ultimately, it's independence. It's my only goal. It's independence. I want to
You
be
create a product or a service, which True Zone you've done, right? You go out there, you have a service to provide to people. You know what I
I
mean?
just
And then you barter. It's bartering in a way.
Yeah, I just want independence from the system. That's it. That's what my end goal is. It's ultimate independence. That's the only way to free yourself from this system. I can't be a sovereign citizen, but yet
Right.
riding depending on this system at the same goddamn
And
time.
I agree with that. I agree with that. That's what I'm saying. What is it going to take for you to have total independence from the system? Will it take money? What will it take?
Well, it will
It
take
takes
money because I need
All
transportation.
right, yeah, I'm muting up.
No, look,
Go ahead.
look, that's what I started off by saying. I need money to get out of this hole because this is the system that I'm in. I'm still within the system. My way is to get out of the system where I'm not dependent on this system for anything.
Right.
And
So once you're independent, you'll have your own, resources and stuff like that. So money won't be a
no. You're providing a
Gardening,
service or a product that is you could pretty much manifest out of fucking thin air, and you're
food
able
and
to.
power. I mean, food and money. I mean, yeah, food and power, the two things that are majorly needed to break away. To
man.
create your own electricity and grow your own food, and you'll be 98% of the way
Was
there.
niggas saying this to Brother Sanchez? When Sanchez was saying, "Hey man, the earth is flat," now hit the cash app, send him $100. Was niggas telling him, "Hey Sanchez, you all about the money, man. You ain't about the information." Come
Fuck
on,
the
man.
money.
Charles,
Fuck your
not even,
money and where it came from.
Charles, not even electricity is not a need. It's not a need. We got the sun. We don't need electricity. It's not a necessity.
Oh, then you get a solar panel and harvest it off this fucking sun.
Solar
Right?
panels.
I
You
mean, what the
just
fuck?
do the squirrels have electricity? Do the birds? Do
I
the
feed the
animals?
squirrels fucking pistachios.
No, I'm saying, do the animals, do the trees, do the plant life? They all rely on the sun. I'm just saying that's where I'm at with it. Total
Right. And I agree with that.
Vitamin D.
Total independence is total independence, man. And I despise this system. I hate.
Okay, let me ask you.
I
Let
don't
me
hate
ask you one more
anything.
question.
You know,
Hey,
it's a
first
means to
before
an end, as
what's
you said,
what's the
right?
personification of total independence? It's like having your own land, your own resources, your own financial system, just everything, just everything outside of this Luciferian mystic system right now, right?
Yes, it's having my own food, my own shelter.
From a year to this
So,
day, what day is it today right now?
God,
Saturday,
man.
July the
Hey, man,
5th, right? Okay, I'm going to come back in a year and watch. Your whole little opinion is going to change, you know what I mean? Unless you have a foundation. You must build a solid foundation in not belief, in knowing. There's a massive difference between believing something and knowing something.
you goddamn right, and y'all know I just beliefs is not something that I associate myself with. It's straight knowing. That's why I don't fuck with religion, because religion is about beliefs. I don't believe in none of this shit.
And not
All
to
about
interrupt, but where does the word religion come from? If you look at the etymology, regliare in Latin, which means to bind or to hold down.
yeah,
To
I
bind.
don't none of this.
Yeah.
I don't function on a belief level at all. Period. I mean, I've got people, have had
I have zero beliefs. I know certain things, but
zero
I don't
belief.
know everything. I know that. But
So
yeah.
I mean, the thing is, we're so caught up in this system that we're so entangled that we don't see another way of living, and we like the comforts and the convenience of this system. So
Right.
That's what it
And
is.
that's what I was saying earlier. Let me ask you a question, Rose McCoy. You ever see this system being eradicated in our lifetime? You see it being eradicated
It's
upon the
happened many times before. It's
no,
going to happen.
it's got to
It's
be.
called a rug pull.
It's got to be.
Bro, I didn't ask you, Cage. I asked Rose McCoy.
It's
All
got
right,
to be.
my bad.
It's got to be. Otherwise, I serve no other purpose for being who and what I'm doing right now. So, what you say about that, Hurricane J Dub, man? This system, this government about to fall, right?
You already know all empires fall, and plus it's always that breaking point, and we reaching it. We fucking reaching it. It's just like Trump just passed this so-called new beautiful bill, right?
Oh,
It
now
was like it's
that's
all
the
good and all
bullshit.
beautiful, but I guess what's about to be hurt? Medicare and fucking food stamps. That's all the fucking citizens that motherfucking is in the country right now.
I'm gonna say one thing.
It's going
If we're gonna say
down.
energy, if we're gonna say energy can't be destroyed and they're created, it only transmutes into something else. So if this government's fall, if this
Newton's
current
third
energetic
law.
government falls, it's just gonna transmute into something else. It's gonna be a different
It's gonna
government, different
transmute to the
ideology, but the same.
revolution. And
But I'm saying,
we just gotta have peace. It's just like
hold on, y'all,
burning down,
hold on. Y'all
and
saying all
everybody
these
free.
governments. Hold on. Y'all saying all these governments fell over time, right? Yeah, that's true. They failed, but they just transmuted into something else. The Soviet Union failed, but it turned into Russia. The United States is going to fall, but what is it going to turn into? It's going to be something else. It's going to be the same shit going, but something else, right?
Well, that's
Exactly,
listen,
but
hold on.
it's because of the
May I
people
please
got
speak?
comfortable.
I don't
Like
want
they
to talk
gotta
over people.
actually create a government. Like I don't want to quote Tupac, but like Tupac said, like create your own
Changes. Let's see
government.
the
So like, it's
changes
like
that
we gotta
come up.
actually have values, morals, standards. We actually gotta know what our people really truly need instead of want, and actually create this government ourselves.
Yeah,
Like
fuck your
it's
wants is
like
about needing. Yeah. So pretty
I
much.
say burn this bitch down, everybody free, and just motherfucking close off the country from everybody else. Anybody flying this bitch getting shot off the fucking sky. We grow our own food, drink clean water, and have clean air. It's just like we'll just save this bitch and just shut this bitch off from everybody else in the world.
Let's just say
And just like have
let
it
me
be.
ask you
let's
this
just say
question.
we
How
do
long can
accomplish
you
that
go
mission,
without air? How
Hurricane,
long can
bro.
you go
You said
without
we have
water? How
clean
long
water
can you
and
go
clean
without
air. It's always somebody that's gonna go rogue and say, man, fuck these niggas. I'm gonna taint the water. I'm gonna spray poison in the air, man. Fuck these niggas. Somebody's gonna go rogue,
We
bro.
gotta have an elite army. We gotta have an elite army. Like I'm talking about, just like the government have
Green
4
Berets and
branches
shit,
of
bro. I'm an
military, we're
elite
gonna have to
army.
have 6
Yeah,
branches.
play with me. I have amazing aim. You know
Well,
what I mean? And I'm tactical. I know counter surveillance and all this shit. Been trained since a
It's like in
fucking
these
child.
communities, bro. You're always gonna have
Deal
that.
with my
It's gonna be a
community.
few motherfuckers that's just rogue
well, I'll
and
say
just
this.
Oh yeah, like
biased
they're
and
gonna have to
jealous.
get got because like Black Dynamite said, I'm declaring war on anybody selling drugs in my community. Motherfuckers like, nigga, who the fuck you think you is? I'm gonna do whatever I want. He was like, okay, if I catch you, you're gonna be considered a brother or a friend. Now, can
You
you
better
dig
not
it?
be doing you
Simple
better
as
not be
that. We
selling
need
shit that
to
destroys
eradicate.
communities.
Well, I'll say this, Truth Zone, in response to what you just said, that someone is always going to go rogue. I think that's also part of the psychological warfare in which they put in our minds. So, if you look at even down to the Bible, they said basically Judas went rogue. So it's like they have majority of the thoughts that we have are given to us, man.
They're gonna get fucked.
So it's like, we have to get out of that and just, realize that within the human race, man, people are good people, man. It's just that they have been made.
Understand that. Real McCoy, understand that. Listen, bro, listen. I'm gonna put it to you like this. If you go work at a job, bro, you got 50 people, you got 50 other coworkers, right, bro? You're always gonna have 5 or 10 rogue coworkers that want to go kiss the boss's ass and make sure you have a miserable time at the job, bro. Am I right or wrong? I'm right. Because every job I've ever worked at, bro, has always been 4 or 5 fucking rogue coworkers that wasn't about shit. They wanted to see the demise of others at the
Yeah, why
job
the
site.
fuck are we
So
working for these
that's just
fucking
me being
people when we can
realistic,
do
bro.
it better?
That's
What
just,
the
hold on,
fuck are
hold
you
on. That's
talking
just me
about?
being realistic, right? That's me dealing with realism.
He got a pop their ass.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah,
basing
I'm
that
gonna fucking peel your wig back and laugh at your
you're
fucking
basing
face after.
you're basing that off of the environment that you're in right now. And yes, that's what we have. We have a rat race going on right now because
Oh, Rat Race. There you go. You ever seen that movie?
that's the environment you're in. So you're basing everything off of what you see now. But within you think you're the only one that's good. So it's like, you have to create the environment that you want, man, and just
Exactly. Not everybody's out to get you, bro.
yeah, man, it's not. I'm telling you, man, people are good people, man. Human beings
Hey,
are
you
good.
said not everybody's against you. Bro, when I hit these panels,
People are there
people
support
go
you and
against each
lift
other
you up,
for a
bro.
simple opinion. Listen to me, bro. When I hit these
You
panels,
listen to me.
people go against each other for simple opinions, bro. For ideology. So what the fuck
Fuck
are you
your
talking
everybody
about,
has an
man?
opinion like they have a fucking asshole. Every
Man,
human
I'm
being
trying to
has an
you
asshole.
convinced me that you just retarded, bro. You
Well,
fucking retarded. You an
Truth
idiot.
Zone. Hold on, Cage.
All right, but why you
You're a
calling me
fucking
names and
idiot.
shit? I've never called you a name once in my life.
Man, so what? You retarded.
Hold on,
So
All
Cage.
what?
right, maybe okay. What is retarded? Unretarded. That means
Fucking
late to the
idiot.
game. I'm definitely not
But
late to the
Truth
fucking
Zone.
game with a
Truth Zone.
capital G, my friend.
Well, then
But yeah.
again, so Truth
You
Zone.
fucking weirdo. What's up, man?
No, what I'm saying.
Now I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, bro, you a weirdo, bro. You are.
Good, good. You want
You
me
a
to be a
weirdo.
regular fucking
You're a
sheep?
fucking creep.
Good. Thank you for the compliment.
I'm like that nigga from that one movie, Weekends at Bernie's. You like that dude from Weekend at Bernie's, nigga. Music start playing, you gonna come alive, you dead
And
looking
what
motherfucker.
happened to that actor? What
Retarded,
happened to
bro.
that actor?
Go ahead, y'all got it, man.
But
Fuck
Truth
out of
Zone,
here,
man,
bro.
like what environment you be going in? What on YouTube that you go in that it's like that? Because from my observation over the last 2 years, when I walked into YouTube, I saw that it was opinion based, and it was clicked up, and it's what I mean. It's a lot of people haven't gotten a lot of attention in their lives, and this is their opportunity. So there's a lot of egos involved. So
Exactly.
it's
Get
just,
out of here with this
it's
shit.
just a decision that you have to make. You knock on the door and you see what's going on in there, and you say, "Nah, that ain't for me," and keep going. But this you gotta remember, man. I told you I used to hit your panel because I thought that you was gonna be on something else, like about being the truth zone. So I just thought that that's what you was on. But
You know the shoes I walked in.
What happened? What happened, McCoy? What changed your mind about Truth Zone?
Okay, first of all, what's your fucking first name? My
I
name's E.
asked McCoy. Go ahead.
What's
I
your
asked you a
name?
question. Go ahead. Hold on, bro. I asked McCoy a question. What's up?
oh no, I stated. You heard
I
Mike
earned my
said.
fucking name, Cage, on the over here.
Mike
Go over
said.
here where I'm at. Ask anybody about Cage. They'll tell you.
Bro,
Mike
nobody
check.
don't know you, man. The roaches in your house don't even know you. Go ahead, man.
Mike,
We used to raise roaches and shit. Now I live in a
yo,
And the
mansion.
roaches in your house.
Mike checking my mic good because they logged me out for a second.
You're good. We can
Hey,
hear
you
you.
good? You good? I can hear you.
Oh, no, truth
Yep,
zone.
yep, you good.
You stated you wasn't about the information, man. That's all. So I said, oh, okay. Because like I said, I don't go anywhere to argue with nobody and make somebody into who I
Bro,
want.
so if you log into YouTube to get some information, bro, from who? Who else is giving information? None of these niggas
Oh,
ain't
we
got
got
no
someone in the
information, bro.
backstage
Hold
now.
on.
Someone just
These
joined, Charles, by the
Let me
way.
respond to that. YouTube isn't solely about panels. There's a lot of information out there. Now, you know what I mean? There's a lot of information on YouTube. It might not be on these panels, and that's why I don't go around on these panels. For that simple fact that I
But
see.
niggas, you want me to hold a lecture on my channel, bro? You mean to hold sermons, educational sermons and stuff like with a
No, you gotta
chalkboard
start
and
listening
saying
and
this
stop talking. There's
the
a reason why you have
the
two
pie
ears and one
and
mouth,
square
bro.
miles of crust and
You
herbs.
got
This is
two
what you
ears and
eat.
one mouth,
That's what
bro.
you want, bro. But nah, bro, I'm not doing all that. It ain't
No,
about because I see it's not about that, bro. It's not about no information, bro. It's not. This shit ain't about no information, bro.
you're right on that. You're
Okay, but
absolutely right.
most of the time, and not now, not here, right? This is different.
Yeah, it's not about the information all that much. So that's why I just
What the fuck is wrong?
I just find my way to places that are about the information. That's all.
Even then, bro, what are you looking for? What type of information? Go ahead. What type of information?
But you're
What
always
spiritual?
combative, bro.
No, I'm just
You're
trying to
always
get. I'm
combative,
just trying to
bro.
get clarification. What information are
Calm
you looking
yourself
for?
the fuck down. Shut up, man.
Nah, fuck them.
Are you looking for information that can make you a millionaire?
Shut
What are you
up
looking
before I
for?
go around and dirty up windows so you can clean
Man,
them.
K, shut the fuck up, boy. You
You shut the
retarded
fuck
freak.
up. You shut up, child. You wanna fucking play with this shit?
But go ahead, McCoy. What you saying? Are you
Yeah,
looking for
go ahead.
information to
Go
get
ahead.
richer overnight, bro? What are you looking for?
Nah, fuck the money, man. I'm trying to find some land. You know what I mean? Find different things on how to heal myself,
That's positive.
natural ways of eating, and just more information about the foods, the environment. You know what I mean? Things that I need. You know what I mean? Not necessarily. I don't need fuck
I'd
the money.
recommend oregano oil and whole garlic cloves
Nah,
and
fuck
shit
garlic.
raw.
Nah,
Yeah.
CK, garlic is no good for you, man.
What do you
Garlic.
mean? What's wrong with garlic?
Look. Garlic is
Like
a
it's rid of the vampires?
it's a
We got
poisoning.
a silver fucking bullet for you. We got a stake across our heart too.
All right, there you go. You asked me what's wrong with it, and I'm trying to tell you, based off my information, what's wrong with it. And I'm just saying, it's a hybrid. It's not a real plant. It's poisonous to the body. Your body hates it. It fucks up your mucous membrane. It's trash.
All right. So what are healing herbs or
What's up,
vegetables
Salama?
that we could use? Or
Well, first of all, I mean, I don't
in
want
your
to.
experience.
I don't want to turn this into that, but the number one healing thing is to allow your body to heal itself. That's the number one. Now, if you lack certain minerals and deficiencies, then yes, increase those mineral deficiencies. But your body is meant to heal itself. Cut yourself off
Mm.
if it doesn't heal itself. So I mean, it's like it heals itself. So that
But
would be
your immune system and all that could boost that if let's say you're sick or you have a cough. What's wrong with garlic?
yeah. But no, I don't want to turn that into no food thing. But truth don't just answer your question, man. That's what I'm in search of. You know how to get away from the system, man. You
I
know.
know it doesn't taste very good.
But there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I'm saying. There's plenty of YouTube videos or content creators that will give you the edification that you need.
Yeah.
Getting
Someone has
land,
a bunch of
eating
background
rights.
noise. If you deal with
So
that,
yeah, I
that's
see what you're
perfectly
saying,
fine.
bro.
But on these panels, I ain't gonna really find it. But what's up, Hurricane man? What you on? Yep.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of background. Charles, I think it's on your end. No, my bad.
No,
It's on
it's
somebody's end. It's
Jesus.
not mine. I can mute right
Jesus
now.
did it. Jesus did it.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so it's good to see
You see that
here.
few seconds of silence over there?
Who else? A to Z. I don't know who that is, but peace to A to Z. Peace to Eric Red. Who else?
Yeah, shout out to everybody. The fuck?
The Holy
Guess
Bible.
what? You get a
Have you
fucking
been
paper cut.
drinking?
Hold on, I'm not done talking. I was about to say something.
You're
You
always
get a
saying
fucking.
something.
Okay, you get a paper cut. Guess what color
Man,
comes
put
out
this
when it
nigga in the back,
oxidizes?
man. Cage,
Blood.
you are fucking
Yours
trash,
was
bro.
red.
You are
Yeah.
trash. You a
Okay,
trash ass person, bro.
okay,
I
well,
don't want to
you're a
hear nothing you
diamond in
gotta
the
say,
rough.
bro. You a trash, man. Shut the
All right,
fuck up.
you're a great person.
Man, you fucking garbage.
All right, well, you're not.
You a
All right,
fucking
so enjoy
imbecile,
it.
bro. I don't want to hear nothing your dumb ass got to say, man.
All
All you
right.
do is talk over niggas, bro. You an
Okay,
idiot.
everyone wants us to hear what you say, right? But yeah,
No,
how
I don't want
dare
to. No,
anybody
I don't
else
care about,
fucking
bro. I just don't
express
want to hear
their.
what you gotta say, bro.
All right, well, I'm not gonna call you
You
trash,
stay,
bro,
you
because
come
I know
on these
you're not
panels
trash.
inebriated,
You're
drunk,
not
high on
trash. You're
cocaine.
not
You
trash,
a
bro.
fucking junkie,
You're a diamond,
man.
bro.
You a junkie, man.
Time,
I can't take you
heat,
serious.
pressure.
You a fucking junkie. You a
No, I'm not,
hype,
man. I've never done anything like that in my
man. You was
entire
a
life.
fucking junkie, man.
All right, well, nice label. You want more? Continue. What else am I?
Idiot.
Okay, and
You lucky I can't pay to have your ass taken off the panel. I would, bro. I would pay top dollar to have your ass threw off into the ether,
there you go.
man.
Now we can grift
That have
and
your ass deleted off into the ether where you belong.
all right. How much does that cost? Something you can't afford, bro. You're not. There's not getting rid of me. How much? How much does it cost? Oh, now somebody left. How much? I'll drop 80 on your fucking head and get you removed right now. What are you talking about? And like literally from this reality. What
Bro,
are you
nigga
talking
can't even
about?
have a conversation around you, bro. You be cutting in at the wrong time. This is why your weird ass be getting thrown off but all the
We're
other panels that I'm being
international
on
over
with you,
here. You know
they
what I
throw your
mean?
weird
Come
ass
on
on the
now,
panel
buddy.
because you don't have no decorum, bro. When somebody else is talking, bro, let them talk, bro. Nobody don't
All
need
right,
your weird
but
ass cutting in.
look. I can
Cut
sit
in just to
back.
say nothing.
I'll never be able to
That's
fucking
just
say
annoying,
anything.
bro. No, you've been doing that shit
All
the
right.
whole fucking panel,
I'll
my
never
guy.
be able to say shit unless I
You've
quote
been doing it the
interrupt.
whole panel, bro. Somebody try to say something, you keep cutting in. And don't say
Buddy,
nothing when you cut in. You don't add on
we're
nothing.
down the street right now.
Thanks for coming up, Hurricane, man.
God damn.
Oh, he said he
Weird
has to go
motherfucker.
grab some blunts. Yeah, that is true, though, Cage. I say it respectfully, though. Every time someone's trying to speak, you always jump in. I know you probably don't
But
do
every
it
time
on
I
purpose.
try to speak, it's the same thing, and I can't get a word in, right? So I just had to go along with the fucking narrative. The fuck?
Yeah, there is a lot of cutting off, but everyone's got to work on it, I guess, on themselves. But
I think we do. Yeah.
It sucks. I do it too. I'm guilty of it. I be cutting people off sometimes.
Everybody does this. Don't fucking point me off.
But he does it and he don't be saying shit.
But
He
I do
cut
it.
you off and start talking
I don't
about
do it
he'll
because I'm
cut you
not
off and start
hearing
talking
you.
about
Listen.
motherfucking aliens and all this other weird shit.
I don't do it because like I'm being disrespectful. I hear every word that comes out of your mouth. I could bring it back up. All I'm saying is, it's not a disrespectful thing. But if you want to talk in a panel of a bunch of
Man,
people,
you
you're gonna
can't,
have to.
bro.
You're
You don't
doing
have
it
the
again.
decorum because you're a fucking junkie. Junkies don't know how to have decorum.
I'm not a
Hey, you got
fucking junkie. I've
Asperger's,
never
nigga.
done hard drugs in my life. What are you talking about, man?
Well, you ain't do no drugs. You got dropped on your head for certain. You one of them
I
incubator babies. You
grow.
retarded.
I produce the shit. I don't do them. And
That
not
fucking
hard
weed, whatever
drugs
you
either. I
smoking on,
produce
fucking you up.
cannabis.
All right, cool.
Listen, yeah. What are you talking about, man? Seriously. Like, look, now you're trying to fucking throw shade on me and make shit up for no reason. I've never ever done that to you. I've never said a bad word to you or anybody else ever. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Character assassination. I'm
You
not
do
trying
that
to.
shit on purpose. I know, bro. You,
Oh,
I'm gonna say
there
this.
we
I'm gonna
go
say this to you
again. As
calmly,
soon as I
bro.
start talking.
You do. I feel like you do that shit on purpose. You do it on purpose, bro. I know you do. Cause you was on what's his name panel doing it. You was over there on whose panel I was on with you? Brownsburg. One of them panels I was on with you. You was doing
And
that shit on
what did
purpose, bro.
Bronsberg say after? He said Cage is the real one after, right? Or
But
no?
you not no real one, bro. Ain't
Okay.
nothing real about you.
Okay, now I'm a junkie. I'm not real. And what else? Tell me more.
Man, say less. I'm done talking to you, bro.
All right, leave.
McCoy, what's up with you, man?
You fucking tell me what I am or what I do. You know what I mean? Like, you're just being an asshole at that point.
Bro, you cut niggas off
Nice
being an
opinion.
asshole on purpose, you fucking shithead. You fucking dweeb.
All right, man. But I'm proud of you
You
and what
a
you're doing.
spoiled riding
You're a
Canadian
young
fucking
man.
bacon
You're
eating
you're a bit
motherfucker.
older than I am.
Shut
You're a
your
young man, a
motherfucking
bit.
Joe Dirt
Shut
looking
up.
ass up. Boy, you
You're a
look
young
crazy when you
man, a
can. But
bit
don't tell me
older
shit. You
than
look
I am,
crazy
and you're
when you
trying to do
can,
your
up,
own
pussy.
business. I'm proud of you, bro. Keep it up,
Fucking
man.
Canadian roach.
Well, Canadian. Now I'm a
That need to
cockroach
be
and
stepped. Yeah,
Canadian.
you a fucking cockroach that need to be stepped on.
Okay, now I'm gonna get stepped on. All right. Well, we're big steppers over here, bro.
You ain't no big stepper. You a retarded stepper. Motherfucker, you should wear a helmet at all times.
Yeah,
Fucking idiot, man.
yeah, you're on the road on a motorcycle. You better wear a fucking helmet before you get fucking bumped off the road. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, man. I used to hit when I came through the door, man. I was hitting damn near every panel, man. You know.
You say all these fucking. I'm sorry to interrupt, but this guy's always saying like all these insults and shit. I've never stooped to that level and said shit about you, bro. I said I'm
Because
proud of
it's
you.
fuck
Keep
you. I
doing
don't
your
like you.
business.
You a weirdo. It's fuck you.
How is that?
I'm about to come over here and fake kick it with you. I don't like you, bro. It's a lot of you niggas, a lot of you
Why
weird
don't
ass
you
niggas
like?
I don't
What
like.
the fuck?
It's a lot of
Why
you
would you
weird
like or
motherfuckers I
just?
don't like. I don't care for. Y'all ain't nothing but scumbag, two-faced, double
How the
talking
fuck am I?
motherfuckers.
What are you talking about, man?
Fucking weasels, man. I don't like none of you motherfuckers.
Bro, I don't think you
That's
like
why
yourself,
I'm gonna
man.
tell you. That's
Look
why
in
I
the
said I ain't
closest
say
mirror.
about
Look
no
deeply
information.
into your own
I'm stepping
eyes.
on
I'll
all you
talk to you.
weirdo motherfuckers. All
Go
you
look in the
motherfuckers gonna
mirror.
get stepped on.
Go look in the mirror, bro. Stop projecting onto
You
other
look in the
people what
mirror,
you're
you
doing.
fucking cockroach.
Okay, look in the mirror, man. Seriously, come on now.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Shows spazzing out today.
Seriously, bro. Like I've never once said any ill will or any. I was
Bro,
real
you
good, bro.
just disrespectful, bro. You just
I
disrespectful,
sent
bro.
proper
You
energy to you either way,
disrespectful,
bro.
bro. You don't even see it.
Okay. All right. Well, nice opinion. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Like, what the fuck is the matter with you, man? Fucking wake the fuck up, grow up. You're older than I am, and you're
Bro,
still
you talking
moving like
about
a
grow up,
child.
bro, but you can't have simple. You
You're
can't even
moving
have a
like a
fucking
child.
conversation without cutting niggas off.
Oh, okay. Okay, but you'll
What
speak.
your mama
You'll
ain't pay
cut
you no
people.
goddamn attention, nigga? What your mama take you, start to stow you around
You
everywhere?
do it constantly, and then you blame it on me, right?
You got a face only a mother can love.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
fucking you like a
You
baby
want to put? You
gargoyle
want me
with
to go
no
on
feet.
camera right now? You fucking goof.
No, don't leave your camera off. Don't cut that shit on.
Oh, don't put on camera then. Okay. All right. Done. Good luck. Oh, no luck. But yeah, keep going. A little fucking delusion. That's fine. The fuck. You have people out here that actually care and that want the best for you, but then you reject it. So I'm not sure what you're doing here.
Yeah, but Cage, to True Song's point though, this is a verbal platform, and the only way that we can hear is if we don't get interrupted. So a sign of maturity on these platforms is allowing people to express their thoughts fully. And you know, you you kind to put it lightly, you kind of, you kind of struggle in that area, man. So,
Oh, okay, you know why I'm struggling? I'll tell you.
and
I'll,
so
I'll be
I,
I'll be transparent.
I know,
I'll,
but you have to show some level of discipline. If you have something to say, what I started out on these panels, you know what I did? I kept a piece of paper and a pen that if somebody said something, I wrote it down and then I can get back to it. But it's somewhat rude to just interrupt people, especially constantly. I mean, even you can acknowledge that, man. If you're talking to someone and they constantly interrupt you and you're not able to express your thoughts, and sometimes people have a thought that just came to them, and the only way to get it out is to express it fully, and they might lose it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just a level of respect on these panels. There's not many ways you can show respect on these panels
well, it's a
outside
two-way road, man. You know what I
outside
mean?
of
Like you have to give respect in order to have it back. So it's like, okay,
it's not that deep on these panels though. If a person allows you to express yourself, then you should return the it sounds terrible on the replay, having people interrupt and over talking. You can't hear what a person's saying. I'm just saying from a broadcasting perspective, it's just terrible. It's horrible. It's no good.
let's be on YouTube and be on this shit.
But it doesn't seem like it's beyond YouTube and beyond this shit because you're really passionate about this motherfucker. You want to get your thoughts out. You have something to say. So you're just saying.
No, because I care about other people, right? The golden rule: treat others how you want to treat yourself. But I'm going to take it a step further. I treat people better than I'd ever expect to fucking treat
Bro,
anybody to treat me. What
bro.
about that?
I'm gonna say this very respectfully, bro. You got your own YouTube channel, bro. If you really had that much to say, bro, you would be over there every day, all day, getting this shit off, bro. But you don't, bro. You got one video over there, bro. So it's.
Are you on
So
your YouTube
I see
channel
that
right
you're
now?
trying to troll. You be trolling. You do that. You doing this shit
We're on Charles's
purposely,
channel
bro.
right now, bro.
Disrespecting and trying to troll, bro. Cut niggas off while they trying to talk, bro. Just have
You
some. That's
do
all
it.
I
You
ask you
do it
earlier, bro.
constantly, bro.
Just
So
have
I'll
some
do it back to
decorum, bro.
you.
Let
You're not
somebody
winning
talk
this
until you
fucking
can.
game, bro.
All right, cool.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah. First of all, you're not on your
True.
channel, right?
True.
Second of all,
What's up?
what's up?
Man, it seems
Look
crazy.
up.
If we was on my channel, bro, I would have been put you in the back. You already know I would have put you in the back. I probably ain't
I
looked you up,
know,
bro.
but guess what? You don't have that power over here
But I'm
that
saying,
you
if we
know
was on my
I do.
channel, you know for certain that I would put you in the back. You already know I would, just because I have
All
low
right, remember
tolerance
last time
for people
we
like
didn't
you,
have a
bro.
good conversation?
The last time I put you in the back, bro, because you didn't know
No,
how
no,
to,
you
you didn't
didn't.
exercise
No, you
decorum.
don't even have a good memory.
Because I have a zero tolerance for that shit, bro. You know I'm gonna put you in
Holy
the back if you do
fucking.
that. No,
All
if
right,
ands, and buts.
nice spinning the narrative. Fucking get back to reality. Like, use your fucking
I
mind, bro.
personally have an appreciation for Cage because I think he knows what time it is right now. And so,
It's 1, 2, 3, 1. 12:31 right now.
it's just something that it's just something he has to work on, but the only way he's gonna work on it is if he sees it for himself. So until then, it's what we gotta deal with. But True Zone, man, I didn't know you and Woke was going at it like that, man. I thought y'all was cool. Hell no.
Let's divert it
Yo,
to somebody else. All right, there we go.
And that's another thing, man. Ain't nobody safe around you, Playboy.
Anybody safe around me? Anybody can get it, bro.
Yeah, I see
I don't care
that.
who.
Nobody's safe
And
around
I
you.
don't do it purposely, bro. Me and Woke, bro. The
Oh,
thing
look, nice
is,
excuse.
me and him,
I've been
bro.
trying to say that, but
Hold on, bro.
okay, you.
Hold on,
Oh,
Case.
hold on. Okay,
Me
hold on.
and Woke was alright, bro. I had his Instagram. He was like sending me parlays and shit. We was alright, man. We still alright. Like as time go on, I'll let him back up on the panel, bro. We be alright again. It's just Woke once he gets into that bag, the way he talking about spitting on people, bro. He just loses sight on what everything is, bro. And plus, you gotta think, man. We all really strangers to one another, so it doesn't take a whole lot for one to turn on somebody. I don't even consider turning on me. I can see it. I seen him doing that a long time ago, so I already knew what time it was.
Well, this is it's hard to find real people online, right? You know what I mean? And people they have this mask of anonymity, whatever, however you pronounce it, right? They're anonymous online, right? You have this fake fucking. You think because you're through a screen, right? You have some protection, but yeah. So the worst comes out of people, unfortunately. So I'm saying is like, yeah, there's some real people out here that actually care about you, yours, your family, everybody, humanity, all that, and you need proper discernment in order to realize that some people aren't out here to get you, bro. Some people are real, and they actually they're there to stand for you, and out you
Right.
know.
Hey, Russ McCoy. Hey, Russ McCoy. Even though it might seem that I'm really facetious, I'm really just trying to destroy these people. I'm not, bro. It's just friendly trolling, just throwing jokes on each other. It's not that serious,
What
bro.
what do you mean
Ain't like,
friendly trolling? Pause right there. What? So
like
you're just
throwing.
friendly
Come
troll
on,
people?
McCoy.
What the
It's
fuck
like
is
just
wrong with you?
hold on, Case, bro.
Bro, the internet fucking
People come
corrupted
here
your
to
mind,
laugh.
bro.
People want to laugh, bro. So when we throw insults at each other, man, people laugh at that, bro. They're just friendly fire, man. That's all it is. It ain't nothing. It ain't that serious. It ain't that deep, man.
Or in a video game, when you friendly fire somebody, you get removed from the fucking game.
Yes,
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
It's definitely.
Fucking, you better fucking listen. You don't point at something unless you intend to shoot it. You know what I mean? It's basic firearm
My
safety.
only thing with woke is, bro, he wants to spit on kids and shit, bro, because he said he's gonna spit on my daughter, bro. So I feel
Okay,
like I
well,
feel like
fuck. Okay, the people
I
like
feel like it
that
was
that talk like
necessary for me to
that.
make a video about him.
Yeah, people like that talk like that. They're gonna get fucking dealt with right away.
When the hell he
So,
do that?
Huh?
I said, when the hell he do that?
It was me. This was last 2 weeks ago. Was me, Bobby Knight. It was me, Bobby Knight, Loyal, and Woke, and I think Naga. We was all up on a panel together. And Bobby Knight. Shout out to Bobby Knight, man. Even though I be giving you a hard time, nigga. Even though I be throwing shots at you. You did tell me he's like, man. If he said he gonna spit on my kids, it's only a matter of time before he said that you truth on. So he ended up saying that, bro. But I didn't really take it to heart. I just like, shit. All right, you want to say that? I'm gonna make a video about you. We'll leave it at that. So that's where that came from, you know. So that's why nobody can come tell me that Woke has some type of information or knowledge. He's a real one if he talking about spitting on babies, bro. Nah.
Yeah, yeah. Woke was one of the
well,
one
I'm
of
sorry. Once you hear that, sorry for the interruption. Once you hear someone like that, what I mean? Those are people that are quote bad people, if you want to call it bad. You know what I mean? Those are people that are gonna get fucking dealt with before you can even fucking blink. You know what
But
I
I
mean?
think,
So
but I think he's,
I'm saying, hold on. Not everybody is
but I,
like
hold
that.
on, but I
I'm
think he's
not
saying.
done.
You
Now
see what
you're
I'm saying? Now
interrupting
you know how
me.
I feel to be cut off.
You
Now you
don't
know how I
have.
feel to be cut off. Now you know
But
how it
you
feels. You
constantly
don't like
do
when
it.
it's done.
I'm
Then
gonna do it back to
you do
you.
you fucking weirdo. You don't like when somebody cut you off, do you weirdo? You see what I'm saying?
Oh, good. Now I'm a weird. What else?
Yeah,
What?
you
How
don't like
many
when somebody
names?
cut your weirdo ass off. You see what I'm saying, bro? You been
All
cutting
right,
niggas off a
continue. Here,
whole
I'll
stream.
mute. I'll mute.
Then mute your mic.
No, I'm now not gonna mute,
Now I'm
man.
gonna
You
now,
tell me what
see
the
now.
fuck to
Listen,
do,
I'm gonna make
bitch.
you. I'm gonna interrupt you and say
Do you
nothing,
want
just
me
like
to?
how
Do you
you've
want
been
me to
doing the
fucking
whole
remove
time.
your business and your whole entire reality right now? Like, shut the fuck up, man.
You ain't gonna man. Shut your ass, weirdo.
We're
What's
so
up,
what?
interested.
McCoy?
Okay. You
So
want to
what you
bet? I
attack?
could do it right now. Shut the
What you
fuck up. I want to do it because I
attacking?
think you have good heart. You have a good heart. But either way, you don't fucking, bro. You're telling me not to do it to you, yet you constantly do it to me. So what the fuck? What reaction would you like? What? Just to conform into your little thing? Like, what? You're not the government, bro. So, and that's what you don't like, right?
But
So what the fuck is wrong with you?
to your
Seriously,
point
get
though,
some fucking help, bro.
Truth.
What's good?
To your point though, I mean, it has been seen that the entertaining, the argument, the drama, it does draw views, man. You know what I mean? So if that kind of channel is what a person wants, hey, I don't fault them. I don't pay their StreamYard bills. I don't tell them, you know what I mean? I'm not responsible for them. So I have no knock on what people do on their YouTube channels, man. If you want to watch frogs all day, eat flies, you have that right. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, I just think it's disingenuous for people to try to tell other grown folks what they should have on their channel. That's why I just step away. If an environment ain't what I feel I want, I just step away. It ain't for me to come over there and say, Truth, man, you need to stop doing all this bullshit, drama shit, and get back to the information, man. Nah, man. So nah, do your thing, man. Whatever,
I'm
man.
gonna, yeah, I'm gonna get back to the information, bro. As soon as I'm
You just
done
cut the
stepping on,
man off again.
as soon as I'm done stepping on these niggas, bro, I'll get back to what to the regularly scheduled programming. As soon as I'm done stepping on a
Oh,
few,
holy
I got a
fuck.
couple of
Look at
more
what
niggas
you're
that I'm about to
saying,
step
bro.
on. So as soon as I'm able to stream again, I got 2 more niggas I'm gonna step on. After that, I'm gonna get back to what I was doing before that. I'm at war right now.
And
It's a
what
war going on.
and what no man is
Hell
safe
on
from,
earth,
huh?
there's a war going on outside. Nobody could do. Yeah, there's
I'm
no
at
Mob
war
Deep
right now.
literacy.
Hey, there's a war going on right now. No man is safe from, huh? Troop zones. Ain't nobody safe
You
from.
did, bro. You missed a live stream, bro. I just did a very informative live stream. It says the black people deserve reparations. Everybody hit that panel. That panel did almost 2,000 views, bro. Everybody came up. Sir Drop, Bobby Knight,
Yeah, because it's a buzzword and
everybody
you're
came
taking
up.
advantage of
Charles
the
Ward,
shit, bro.
Yeah, but
everybody came up.
Fucking,
Well, I still do
you
have
call
those
me a
panels, bro.
cockroach for
Man,
Hold
answering
on,
that?
bro.
Nah,
no.
fuck
my
that
eyes,
shit. Come up with your
everybody
own fucking
deserves
shit.
reparations.
And that's
Find
the
me,
thing.
find me a people that hasn't been enslaved.
And that's the
Oh
thing.
yeah, they called the Irish the N word too. You heard about that or no? Or is that like a delusion? Yeah. Fuck. Everybody's been enslaved at one point or the other. That's business as usual over here.
And that's the
Apparently.
thing. Yeah, okay, so nah, but reparations, that's not really. I don't want shit from these motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? But for them to leave me
Fuck
the
their
fuck.
money. Fuck.
Hold on,
They're gonna
Kay.
rug pull. All your money's gone, bro.
Okay, see, that's what he's
You
talking about.
interrupted them.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I wasn't done talking.
sometimes I just feel something and I just want to express it in a certain way, and you just bam, I just shut me down, and then I don't feel that same energy again. But no, what I'm saying is I don't want shit from these motherfuckers, but for them to leave me fuck alone, man. God damn,
Leave me the fuck alone.
that's
Simple.
it. Just leave me the fuck alone, man.
There's 2 types of people in this
I
world: people
don't
that
shit
can't
from
leave,
your motherfucking
people that want to be left alone, and people that seem that they can't leave other fucking people
God.
alone. It's very simple. Leave me alone. Fuck off.
I went and took my daughter for a 6-month checkup, just wellness check, just to, see her progress. Them motherfuckers oh yeah, today she getting vaccines. I'm like, hell no. Fuck you mean no goddamn vaccines? And the thing is, these bitches get away with some simple shit. Motherfucker, if I was to put a goddamn needle on my child's arm, these motherfuckers would say it's child abuse. But them bitches get away with putting fucking needles and making my children cry. Man, I don't want shit from these motherfuckers. They wicked, man. Why the fuck would I want something from my goddamn enemy, man? Fuck them, man. Our motherfucking ass should be focused on getting the fuck away from them.
Real shit.
Bitches, man.
Real shit.
I don't want shit from them motherfuckers, man. They evil. They wicked. They are who the fuck they are supposed to be. Boom. They've
Yeah,
been
boom,
failed.
bam.
They've been
Done.
Now it's up to me now. I know I'm gonna stay in the goddamn mud with them goddamn kids, man, or I'm gonna find a way to clean myself up and get the fuck out. That's what I'm
There's something going on with your mic, bro.
reparations. I don't want shit from them bitches, man.
Let me see if I can fix it.
What you got to do is you hit more if you're on your phone. You go to settings, then you go to audio. You hit audio, and then you
Now
toggle
say
off
something.
echo, and automatically adjust volume. Toggle those off and leave it the same way, and then boom, it's
Nah,
gone.
man, it's my mic. It's on my end, man. That's just how my fucking phone is. But nah, I'm just saying I don't want shit from these bitches, man. Fuck them, man. Just leave me the fuck alone. That's it, man. Just leave me.
Why can't people leave people alone? That's my question. Why?
I know
Why?
why they won't leave us alone. I know why they won't leave us alone. I've stated it many times why the fuck that I wouldn't
Yeah,
leave.
they want a fucking reaction. They don't want to see after.
Nah, they just want to make sure that we don't break. They get their power from our dependence. That's why the fuck they can't leave us alone. They get their power from us not knowing who the fuck we are and what we're capable of. And that's what their only motive is.
But then you show them and they get duct taped to a chair. Then what?
Nah, that's all motherfucking movies, man. They ain't got no power.
No, it's no fucking movie shit. It's real life.
That's the movie shit, man.
No, it's real fucking life. The movie shit can't even
you've
compare to what happens in real life.
seen it yourself. You've
Unfortunately,
experienced.
yeah, I have.
Come on, man, Cage, man.
I'm not joking with you.
Cage, hold on. Okay, all right, hold on. If that's the case, why the fuck haven't they done it? They can smother us right the fuck now. Walk that kill
No,
us.
we're talking about these fucking people that won't leave people alone, and then you're gonna get a reaction you don't want to see. I'm telling you. I'm not telling you. I'm letting you know. Yeah.
And then they're gonna get a reaction they wish they never seen.
Perfect. Okay, go. Shoot me in the fucking head. Do me a favor.
I'm not talking about you. You said that they're gonna come and tie someone to a chair, but they're not even gonna be able to do that.
All right, but even look in the Bible, right? What Jesus did, he took his fucking whip out and beat the fuck out of the money lenders and all that in the temple.
Yeah,
Fuck out of
there's
here.
a consequence for everything. He's the all-knowing, all-seeing clown. He should have known what was coming after that.
Yeah, that's all fear tactics, man. That's
Yeah,
all
I
fear
ain't
tactics.
scared of these people.
That's why I don't fuck with that Bible. Forgive me. Forgive me.
I
What's
don't either, but I look at every text in that. And
no? I'm
there's
saying. Hold on. Forgive me, Eric Red. I mean, let me just speak to Eric Red real quick. I see he's very, he's into the Bible, and I respect it. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I was there myself, so it's like I don't knock you at all. So just but the thing is with the religious people, they cannot accept a person not accepting what they believe. See, a person who has freed themselves from those things, we're willing to accept others that believe and be Muslims and Christians and Jews. For some odd reason, though, the ones who are into that Bible, they're not satisfied with the benefits that they're getting. They feel as though it's not enough. They have to change everyone into what they believe. Why not be happy and satisfied that
that's bullshit.
you came into a certain knowledge and now live it out? It ain't for you to preach it. It's for you.
Exactly. So lead by example and do
Yes,
your own thing.
it's for you to live
It's
it.
because
But it's like they
they're
have
the
to.
parasite. They're a
No,
parasite,
no,
McCoy, and they're
don't do
trying
that.
to get you to
Charles,
be
don't do
them.
that. Don't insult them like that, please, don't do that. Don't insult them like that. But I'm just saving you from, don't insult them. But what I'm saying is, if they
I'm
would,
not. I'm insulting their doctrine.
no, if you say,
The issue is organized religion, is organized shit.
all right, I got you, Charles.
If you live by these tenets and we live like the Quran or the Torah or the Bible, it's all Abrahamic religions either way.
I'm
And
not
if you
trying
go
to
to the
down them.
Eastern
They
stuff,
don't know
that's
no
the
better.
Western stuff. Listen, I'm not done. So if you
You're
live by
never
these
done.
tenets, all right, I'm done.
No, what I'm saying is, I was there. I was a Muslim. I was a Christian. I was a Jew. I took the Sabbath on the seventh day. I did all them Buddhists. I was a Seventh Day Adventist, a Rasta. I was a what's that with Baha'i faith. I've been in search of the truth for majority of my life. And I'm telling you, it's all psychological operations. It puts limitations
Yes, it is.
on your mind and the way that you function within their system, because they don't have the power to govern every individual. So they put certain tools in place to implement their systems, but like the television, religion, the school system, and the FDA. They cover all bases, and then they make certain laws to make sure that you.
Here's a question that I'm going to answer myself. I'm sorry for the interruption. How do you govern billions of people, right? You must put them in categories, right?
Exactly.
Order ab chaos. So you must, and then they self-regulate each other. You know what I mean? That's the only way to deal with it. So pretty much you have to put people in categories, within categories, within categories, from race, from skin color, from religion, through multitudes of different things in order for them to self-regulate themselves in order to have control. But there's an overarching thing that's there completely. All right? Like, it's not fucking rocket science. We're not splitting the fucking atom over here. So it's pretty easy to fucking deal with.
So it's just, it's just wherever you are in life, just be happy and make the most of it, man. But it ain't for you to tell another person how they should live their life. You don't owe them. You don't owe anyone anything, and they don't owe you anything. So why do they feel as though they have to overstep certain boundaries and disturb your peace? I'm happy with,
because they were trained to do
hold
that.
on. I'm happy with saying fuck a God, fuck a religion, fuck all they bullshit. Can you just leave me the fuck alone? But yet, can we coexist? It seems as
Yeah,
though
we
they can't
can.
coexist.
We
They can't
can.
coexist with someone who thinks that way. They
We
can't.
can. You don't need an intermediary for whatever you want to call it, God, which is a word, or the grand architect, or whatever you want to call it. You have a direct connection to the source. So, you know what I mean? You don't need somebody to tell you what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? You have that within your heart, within your mind. Everybody does. You know what I mean? Work with that.
Yeah, I mean just be a good person, man. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and life is good, man. And not only people, man.
No, I'm
You're
gonna treat people better than I want to be treated.
all right. I
There's
can
some people
respect
that some people they want to be treated badly. So I'm gonna treat people better than I want to be treated. You know
but
what I mean?
yeah, I got you. But I'm just saying, man. You know, it's life out here, man, and all those things cause division. It causes division, man. I'm a Muslim. I'm a Christian. I'm a Jew. I'm this. I don't give a fuck what you
Listen,
are,
I'm
man.
from this area. I'm from that area. I'm
Are
from
you
this
out here?
country. I'm from da-da-da-da.
Are
It's
you
fucking
out here
retarded.
Are you out here taking care of your family? Are you peaceful? Are you mindful of the animals and our
It's de
environment?
facto,
I'm
right?
just
Like, people
saying,
can claim what they want. It's called de facto Satanism,
these
if you want to call it.
these goddamn religious people ain't nobody killing more animals than them to eat and shit it out. That's all they do is fucking eat these dead animals and shit them out. They ain't get no nutritional
Yeah, they don't
value.
give a fuck as long as it serves them, right?
They eat these animals up and they get no nutritional value from these goddamn animals. These animals are just dying for no goddamn reason, man, because of all these fucking religion and all these I'm not saying only solely because of religion, but I'm saying how fucking religious are you? And your same goddamn God told you thou shalt not kill. The fuck wrong with you?
Yeah, but
It's
don't the
programmed
Bible
into them.
turn around and say that God created certain animals for us to eat? That's the contradictory in the
Nah,
Bible.
it ain't contradictory. That's how the fuck you know that Bible is bullshit. Because first, this is what
A
they do
bunch of
to us.
fucking bowel shit.
Yeah,
Hold
B-A with a double
that's
A.
all I was trying to say, McCoy. Yeah, it is.
Hold
It's
on.
bullshit.
Because I'll tell you, in the beginning, this God said to eat of the fruits and the plants that have seeds in it. That is your food, and to the animals. But that's how their psychological operation works. They start off clean and then they dirty your motherfucking ass up. Because now God said, oh, you know what? Just eat of the animals that are clean. And you know what the Christians are saying now? Well, Jesus did away with all things and blessed all things. So now you can goddamn eat the pork. That's how they slowly get you in the door saying, we're great. This is the cleanest you're going to be. And then by the time you leave out that motherfucking door, you're covered in filth. That's how
As I say, don't cast pearls before swine, right?
like let's say with Tupac, right? Let's use him as an example, right? Truth Zone, everybody should know Tupac. He came through the door, Mr. Black Power, fuck the police, Black Revolutionary, and then he left out the door. What? He want to kill everybody, hit him up. He's
No,
fucking
I see him in Cuba, bro. When I
He's
was last
fucking.
over there.
Come on, hold on, Cage, man, with that belief shit, man. You ain't seen him in no goddamn Cuba, man.
You want to bet?
Come on, man. God damn, you be interrupting sometimes just to say something. But it's all right. Go ahead, man.
Only time I left the country was to Cuba, which is one of the only places in the world where you won't see Coca-Cola or fucking McDonald's, right? Yeah, they're all over there chilling.
They're all fictional character, man. Cage, I thought you knew that, man. The motherfuckers wasn't real, man. They had on costumes and makeups, man. Come
Yeah,
on,
well, you
Cage.
see the real one over there.
Cage, man. Come on, man. Either you
I'm just pulling your fucking chain, bro.
I know, but okay, you're pulling my chain while I'm making a point, and that's what Truth Zone is trying to say, man. Come on, let a person get off what they have to say, and afterwards, if you want to clown and pull a person's chain,
I'm
cool.
not clowning. My bad. Sorry, sir.
Oh, so you acknowledge that. So Truth Zone, there is some validity to what you're saying. And that's why I say I don't get on these shit because, so I get on here, man. Look, man, I got 6 babies, man. If I want to clown and have a little fun, man, I'm with them.
Family first, you know what I mean?
And if I
Family's
got
most
some extra
important.
time, I might clown and chase after women, man. But I ain't fucking on here clowning with no dudes, man. You know what I mean? I ain't got the time, man. I just
Oh yeah, no. When I make a private thing, it's all women that join for some reason. The men can't
yeah,
see
man.
it.
The women. That's why when Truth Zone say, like there's enough to life, man. These women alone will keep you busy, man. You know what I mean? Instead of sitting around playing no goddamn video games and watching TV all day.
I hear you.
Go entertain a woman, man. Go make her happy, man. Give her a baby, man. You know what I'm saying? And raise your children, man. There's so much joy in raising children. So I mean, it's
Pretty
pretty
much all women. Like I said, it's 90% women that join my shit when I do an off YouTube panel.
They got
It's all
grown.
women.
They got grown up men sitting around watching TV all day and playing video games, man, and complaining that the Mexicans are taking all the jobs, man. How the fuck does that make sense, man?
I play out with my Matchbox cars and my G.I. Joes. No, I'm fucking around. But yo, there's jobs now. I just heard all the farms are hiring.
So that's all I'm saying, man. It's like this life is this, and I hear some people say all the time that this place ain't for us. That's bullshit, man. Then why is the temperature the right temperature? Why does the food that grows from the earth is perfect for us? Why are the women the way they are? They're perfect for us. How we can make a babies? How can we? Man, this is my heaven right the fuck now. I don't know anything.
Well, it's
I
done
don't
by
know anything
design.
else. I have to hold on. I have to believe in a heaven. I know I exist right now. I know that these mangoes is fire. These watermelons is fire. These cherries is fire. I know these goddamn burro bananas and these
I can play
coconut,
something about the bite of the mango.
the coconut trees are fire. You know what I mean? So I don't know anything else.
I recommend a book to you, Realist McCoy. It's called The Bite of a Mango.
Hold on a second, Cage.
Mm-hmm.
Cage. Are you a vegan, Cage?
No, I'm somebody that will whatever I have on my table. The way I grew up, you know what I mean.
So
I'm
look,
lucky to have
I
some food.
recommend that book for you.
Mm-hmm.
You read that book and apply it to yourself. Then if it
Yeah, I'm
works,
gonna apply it to. Yeah, thank you for that.
then if it works, then you can share it with me. You see what I'm saying? That's how I function, man.
I know you're about whole foods, like not even cooking it, like raw food.
Yeah, but don't be concerned with me before being concerned with yourself.
No, I'm fine. Like my
that's
diet,
what-
we all have a different blood type. I'm AB positive.
Here we go with the different blood types. We're all of liquid beings, man.
No, but I'm saying like maybe certain foods have a different effect on different blood types.
Okay, all right, test
Over
yourself.
here,
Test yourself, man. Does your shit stink, man? When you get in the bathroom, do you stink up the motherfucker? Yes or no?
not really.
Oh, not really. All right then.
A little bit.
If it smells anything, that whatever you ate was not for you.
All right, but like, look, I like I don't have like weird body odor or anything like that.
I'll say this. That's what I'm saying. When I get on these panels, man, what I'm sharing is what I've done, and I've saw the results, and I'm sharing it. I'm not trying to tell you to go do
Your shit don't stink.
Hell no, it don't stink. What the fuck you mean?
All right, so eat it then.
You crazy as shit. And when I stop eating at 7 o'clock, I'll go weeks without shitting. You crazy as fuck. But it's because lately I've been making late meals, getting in from work late, and so we're eating late, so we shit regularly on a daily. But when we stop, my whole
So
family,
you do shit daily.
Hold on. When we stop eating after 7, we don't shit the next day. If we keep it up for
You're
a
gonna
week,
shit eventually, bro. It's called your bowels.
Eventually, yeah, because some of the foods we eat is fiber, but it takes a while to pile up. But that's another story, man. I ain't on here for that.
You want to get that? It's called waste, right? It's in and out, fire in, fire out.
Yeah. So I mean, that's all I'm saying, man. It's I'm just like I have a lot of information that I want to share with the goddamn world because this shit works. And
You think it's like Full Metal Jacket? You seen that one? You think your shit don't stink?
Nah, my shit don't stink.
Damn.
Okay, well, go let someone else smell that shit. Maybe you're used to it.
My shit. No one in my family shit stinks. Does that help you out?
Well done, keep telling yourself that shit.
There's 8 of us in this house, and none of our shit stink. When we pass gas, you don't smell that shit. You wouldn't even know it was there.
That's methane, bro.
Is that? I was gonna ask you, Rose McCoy. Is that because of the diet?
Yeah, because of the way I eat.
Right. I can attest to that, bro.
What did you eat today?
Hold on, Cage.
You got it.
Real quick. Because there's no chemical reaction. There's no gases being created. Because the body is absorbing it. It's natural to the body, and it's major. I'm raw.
But you still shit.
Hold on, Kate. I'm straight raw.
You filter it.
I eat straight raw Dr. Sebi foods. Whatever's on Dr. Sebi's list is what I eat.
Dr. Sebi, the alkaline stuff.
Cage, this is getting outrageous, man. This is getting outrageous, bro.
Well, I know all about Dr. Sebi.
I
Rest
know,
in
but
peace.
can you save it? Can you save it till when I'm through?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm just saying it's write it down and then respond. I don't mind the back and forth, but let me complete my thought and then boom, you can say. But I'm saying, Truth Zone, to reply to what you were saying in response to what you were saying, I'm raw. I don't eat oil. I don't eat cooked food, and I don't eat salt. So I'm a liquid being. So what I'm giving my body is what the body wants. So there's no argument going on with me and my body right now. They're loving it. So therefore, there's no gases created. There's no mucus being created. No toxins being created. And so it just goes around nice and smooth. You know what I mean? But all right, Cage.
No, I'm hearing you, but either way, why do you piss and shit? That's the question. Why?
Because there's an abundance.
Okay, but you're still a human being. You must do that. Every animal, every human being.
Cage. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. That's all I'm saying is you're being like a religious person right now. A person tells
No,
you
I'm
what's
not.
going
Don't tell me how I'm being, bro.
Look, you can respond to it. But in my opinion, I could fucking have a goddamn opinion, man. And from based off my observation, this is what I'm stating. Now,
Bro, if it works for you, then perfect. I'm AB positive.
Man, I'm sorry for insult. I said you're being like. I didn't say you are.
I'm AB positive.
I just want to say one thing real quick, man, without being cut off. I just want to give some validity to what
If that works for you and your family,
what's his name?
blessing.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Hey, Case, come on, bro. I just wanted to get some validity to what McCoy was saying when he said the fact that he eats right, he maintains a healthy diet. I don't know if he's vegan, but when I was vegan, I'm with no meat. I cut out eating all the bullshit. My shit had less of a grotesque smell to it. Like it barely had a stench to it, and I can attest to that.
Nah, you're right. I agree, or not just agree, but when I was eating hot dogs and chili and all that, because I cut out on using a lot of deodorants because aluminum and metals they put in them. You get funky. But when I'm only
and it goes
eating fruit and
transdermally right into
vegetables and drink a lot of water, I don't be funky. As when I'm eating shitty processed garbage, you start
and
getting
those are deodorants. They do have heavy aluminum in them, and it goes right into your fucking what do you call them? Your lymph nodes through your armpit, transdermally. The biggest organ is your skin. In organs, right? Your skin is an organ, right? And it's called transdermal. So yeah, you can put a lot of things through your skin and all that. You gotta be careful.
And the thing
No, you got it, bro. No, I was gonna say one thing. I was having a conversation with my father last night, and he's been vegan the past 4 years. But he was saying like, "Hey, you went back to eat because I don't eat pork though. I'm gonna put that on the floor. The only thing I eat is really like chicken." But I was telling him, I said everything has a positive and a negative. I said, show me one person that's on this vegan diet that can pick up a school bus. I said, show me one. I said everything has a positive and a negative. I said some people can't go full blown vegan because their body won't adjust to it. I did it, but
it depends on your blood type.
My dad did it, and it worked for him because he looks. My dad and mom are both vegans, and they look my age. They don't look a day over 35. I don't know if y'all see my mom on my community tab, but she looks 26.
You should go look. I could put my grandparents on camera right now. My grandfather just turned 90. My grandmother's 81. They're still together on my father's side, and they're fucking fine. You know what I mean? There's no issue with them.
And that's the thing. When you mention about the deodorant, that's a direct result of the food. Because that was one of my biggest worries was like, damn, man, if I'm out here in the wilderness and shit, am I going to be motherfucking musty and shit? But the moment that I went raw, I no longer needed deodorant. Period.
It's just a paradise, bro, not paradise. Use it while you think it is free. There it goes. Shout out to
Cage can't help himself, man.
I can. I'm sorry.
No, you can't, man.
But I can't.
If you could, you would have done it already. Because I know Truth Zone ain't the first one to express the fact that you interrupt people. So it's just something that you have to deal with. You know what I mean? But
I'm working on it. But everybody does it to me. So it's like, what do I just allow it to happen?
To you, man. Cut it out.
No, I'm not cutting anything out, bro. We'll cut you out, you know.
I'm just saying, man.
Let me ask you a real question, Cage, bro. Let me ask you a question, bro. If you went on a job site and your manager or boss was giving you instructions on how to do the job, would you constantly and consistently cut him off in the midst of him having dialogue, trying to give you
Well, that's
education?
okay. Let me answer the question. That's why I've never worked for anybody since I was 16, 17 years old. Last job I ever went on was stonemasonry.
I'm saying, okay, when you in the streets having a conversation with somebody and y'all engaging in dialogue, and this person is talking to you, would you consistently cut that person off? They would see that as disrespect, right?
Hold on.
I'm saying that person that you're talking to will view it as disrespect. Like, man, why does this guy keep talking while I'm talking? How can we have a conversation
Well,
like
let me
that?
answer the question. I already know what you're gonna say, bro. It's different in real life.
It's like you listen just to react, not like, bro. It's weird, bro. How you be doing it, bro? I don't know if you're doing it intentionally, bro. I don't know if you're doing it to troll.
I'm doing
I don't know if you.
it
I
intentionally,
don't know
bro.
how you,
I'm
bro.
doing it
It's weird.
intentionally. Let me make it clear.
It's a form of
Intentionally doing it.
it's a form of lack of respect, man, because that's all it comes down to. But hey, that Erich Red guy, Erich Red, come on, hit the panel, man. Express some of these thoughts, man. You know what I mean? Hit the panel, man.
Yeah, so I learned a long time ago that I can't work for anybody. I'd rather create my own thing. You know what I mean?
But he wasn't saying.
Last time I worked for anybody, and I was a little entrepreneur. You know, we used to grab shovels and then go knock on rich people's doors, apparently, and shovel their fucking snow when I was like 12, 11, 10. Yeah.
Yeah, because Erich read this. He said the language is based on the Bible, but wasn't the Bible translated from Greek and Latin and Hebrew and all these other languages? So I don't know about all that. But Erich read, man, I would really like to chop it up. But yeah, I just truth so, man. What I'm saying is, what I'm doing is for me, and I see the results. So there, and plus I know what we're up against. And so therefore I share it with people. I'm here in Alabama, man. And I don't think there's a more obese state than Alabama. Arkansas might have us beat by a hair, but I mean, to see men walking around looking like they having triplets, man, big
But
belly.
I like, hold on, McCoy. I like my big women though, bro. They can eat all the cheeseburgers they want, man. I'm that nigga. I'm a bench press a 400-pound woman, bro. It is what it is, bro. So they can. I want to.
That's some all them steroids, McCoy, and the cows and shit. All them steroids and stuff they're injecting, allegedly.
Bring your ass up on this panel, bro. You talking shit in the chat, nigga. Ain't nobody over here on that Christian shit. Bring your ass up here talking that shit. You talking about motherfucking, if I hate the Bible so much, create my own language. Nigga, I have my own language, but you colonizing bastards rape, murdered, and pillaged this fucking land with that fucking Bible. Nigga, bring your ass on up here.
No, they're too cowardly. They can't come talk to us, bro. Come on now.
Nigga, fuck all that, nigga. You want to get triggered, nigga? Oh my God, nigga, like, this ain't even about the government right now, nigga. I'm talking about you brainwash fucking Christians. Nigga, real shit, y'all gonna be in my way. And plus, it said in y'all Bible, y'all gonna motherfucking, get decapitated for believing in that shit. So yeah, keep on believing in that motherfucking entity. I'm the nigga with the sword that's gonna take your ass the fuck out. Fuck the motherfucking Bible, nigga.
Let me say this.
Disclaimer. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm cool with spiritual Christians. Spiritual Christians value meditation, understanding that God and Jesus lives within the heart chakra. I fucks with them. They fucks with me. I fuck with conspiracy Christians. They look up the same shit I'm looking up, and we expose our enemy. And I'm cool with the Gnostic Christians because the Gnostic Christians know who God really fucking is. He's an evil, psychopathic, genocidal fucking maniac that created physicality in his whole system. So I'm cool with them. But it's the brainwashed Christians that keep on throwing up Bible verses and acting like that shit means something. Like, nigga, that's all y'all do is cherry pick Bible verses. But for every Bible verse y'all have, I have the contradictory verse. Nigga, it says automatically, Exodus 21, God condones slavery. Deuteronomy, therefore thou shalt serve thy enemy. All that right there lets you fucking know. And plus, you can read the Old Testament and see how many bodies God got compared to Lucifer himself, which was under the order of fucking God, which made a bet over Job's life. What type of motherfucking Lucifer can walk up in heaven, no red alert, no angels, weapons out the draw? Like, nigga, we just had a battle with this nigga, and this nigga got to talk to God and make a bet over a righteous man's life. And when Job was saying, yo, God, why hast thou forsaken me? God come down like an asshole, like, nigga, was you there when I made Leviathan and all this shit? Who the fuck are you to question me type shit? So, man, fuck God. Fuck that fucking Bible. And Revelation, let's get started with Revelation, because everybody keep on saying this shit. Y'all motherfuckers keep on talking about Jesus. He gonna look like a slain lamb with 8 eyes with a sword coming out of his mouth, surrounded by angels with eyes. These niggas look scarier than fucking demons. And the whole Revelation, God is destroying the whole goddamn planet. So get the fuck out of here.
Hurricane.
Bullshit.
Hurricane. I think you're a little mad, man. We need to pray to Jesus.
Pray to fucking Jesus right now. What, you think I'm afraid? Go look at me right now. Pull me full fucking screen. There
Man,
you
somebody
go.
go get Pastor Red Squid or Pastor Loyal. Hey, I need to, hey, Loyal, man. Somebody need to bring Loyal over here. Y'all know who Loyal is?
Hold on.
Bring my nigga Loyal over here, man. Bring
Hurricane.
Pastor Red Squid or Loyal over here, man.
Hurricane.
What's good? What's good?
That's it, man. That's it, brother. You know what it is. You know what it is. Goddamn right. That's a
There's only one place God dwells, and that's within you.
There you go. That's a good thing. Well, look, I went on camera. You know what I mean? What the fuck? Here I am. Big fucking deal.
All praises
You got
due
on
to
camera.
Allah.
Tell me what you drinking if you're gonna get on camera, nigga. What you sipping on?
I just went on camera. You're not paying attention, bro. The fuck? What are you retarded? Go rewind it.
No, it's not that we retarded. We was up here listening to Hurricane.
You want me to do it again? Here, I'll go on camera again for you. Let me put the ring back on.
I want everybody to hear this, man. This is one of the dopest tracks, but y'all ain't ready for it.
All right, here. They want to see what I look like.
Man, don't cut your camera back on, bro. Don't do that, bro.
Okay, why not? The fuck? Go rewind it.
Man, I can't believe y'all not responding to what Hurricane just said, man. Y'all
What did
crazy.
he say? What happened? What I missed?
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all wild, man.
Damn, y'all can't hear that?
Y'all wild, man.
Can't hear that? You can't hear this? You can't hear that? There you go. Look.
Y'all wild, man. Y'all wild, man.
Someone needs to be tamed.
Y'all wild, man. Y'all not responding to what Hurricane just said, man.
There, I did it again. Now you tell me shit
What?
after that.
Y'all
It's
ain't
not anything I ever heard.
y'all ain't pouring some fuel on that fire, man, that he just started, man. God.
We poured fucking
He said
nitroglycerin on that
We got
fire.
tannerite on the fire, bro.
he said a lot, man. He said a lot right there, man. Damn.
It went over, under, and around most people's heads.
But not us on the panel. We ain't pouring some fuel.
No.
Man. What? Hurricane, no, I got you, man. God.
Everyone's, you know what the crazy part is? The government, even though it's my fault because I make my own decisions, but I catch on to my mistakes and I realize a lot of things they have us looking outside ourselves for answers when all we got to do is look, ask ourselves and figure it out instead of always looking outside of ourselves. They do it with God. They do it with enemies to our so-called country when the enemy is right there in our face telling us to look elsewhere. Just so much, man. It would be nice if people just started walking away. I mean, that's plan A.
But it starts with you. It starts with you.
Yeah, of course.
It starts
and by me communicating with other people that are like-minded, I've learned a lot and changed my life in many positive ways as far as eating better, as far as thinking more cleaner, eating more cleaner. I feel more cleaner. I feel more grounded, or I feel more ambitious.
Man, salute to Hurricane for that one, man.
Bro, your body's a temple, you know what I mean? So you must take care of your body in order to advance in this life so you can bring
It's
it back.
easier said than done. But salute to Hurricane, man. We got
salute.
Man.
Salute to
I need to
Hurricane.
relax.
Hey, Christian dude in the chat, man. We're not trying to hear your Bible verses, bro. You are
Man, we
regurgitating a
need
quote
one.
Bible verses, but can you expound on what they mean? Do you know most of
Bro,
this
we
shit's
need a
allegory,
Jehovah's
man? It's not
Witness up
meant
here.
to.
Sorry, True. My bad. I'm sorry. Nigga, I got kicked out. Nigga, I heard the music play, and then I saw And then I saw Cage get on camera, and then the shit just kicked me out. So like I
you
missed
see
a lot
Cage
of
on
shit.
camera, you got kicked out, huh? Okay.
Hurricane. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, that's what I look like. What, you have an issue with my skin color?
Man, Cage, nobody.
No, bro, I'm saying like when you cammed up, like that's when I got kicked out. You know, like we cammed up. I heard the music played, and you cammed up, and then I just got kicked out. So like I don't know what I missed.
That's weird, huh? Okay. Yeah, go look into my fucking family and my background history, and I guarantee people.
Yo, McCoy, you was about to say something though. You was about to say something, McCoy. What you was about to say?
Yo, man, Hurricane, man, salute to you, man. You know, I'm kind of mad at the panel right now for not pouring some fuel on that fire, man, and kept it going. But you know, nah, man, that's it right there, man. What you said, man, salute to you. Charles, you got some background speaking on you, man.
Huh?
You got some feedback coming there. Now I was just saying, Hurricane, man, salute to you, man. That's it right there, man. And all in one right there, man. And I just was hoping the panel would add some fuel to that fire, but it's all good, man. But man, you set it up. But here's where I would like to change the narrative, though. You know, to have dialogue. You know what I mean, as opposed to attacking. You know, because when you're on,
there's real people behind the avatar. Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, damn, Joe King. Oh, my, Joe King. You know how many times I wanted to how many times I kept reminding myself to respond to your text? God damn. Oh, man, I'm so sorry, Joe King, man. Damn, man. Oh, man, I said, man, every time I say, yeah, I want to respond to him, and then I forgot, man.
All good, buddy. I was just gonna say, hey, you could have an hour to not have to deal with all this shit. People interrupt you.
Yeah, man, I'm there, man. I'm there, bro. That's all I.
Are you okay? Cool.
Yeah, man, I'm there, man. I appreciate the opportunity, man. I'm there, bro.
Yeah, he's a cool cat. This dude, I just met him a little bit ago. Mr. Super Sidewinder, it's his buddy.
For you to think of me, man. Come on, I gotta be there, man.
Oh, for sure,
I'm
dude.
honored that you would think of me like that, man. Are you crazy?
Shit, man. You know how you live your life.
Me too, Joe, man. Thanks, bro.
What's that?
I said thanks, bro. Me too, man, for that work.
Hey, no, this is your form. You know, it's a different type of. Well, I'm saying it's a different type of form. Nothing against Charles.
I wish I lived closer out there. There's tons of work I hear out west, man, and down south.
Yeah. I'm talking about something different.
We got a headhunter, Charles. You want a proper job, bro? We'll deal with your resume. We'll get you a proper job tomorrow, bro, if you're willing.
Charles, he invited me to a panel, man. And he just met this person, and they were having some kind, talking points, and he thought of me and reached out to me for me to be there. So I'm honored.
McCoy, you got a lot of good information, McCoy, man. You really do.
He does.
Especially when it
McCoy's
comes
a
to
real one,
growing.
but when it comes to your diet and all that, McCoy, you know what I mean? Keep that to your fucking self, because everybody has different blood tastes, different ways.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
Wait.
You get him.
Buddy, I'll put you on the fucking barbecue, you know what I mean? I call your wings first.
You know what? It's coming from Cage.
Bro.
I'm not gonna give it no energy because it's coming from Cage, man. I'm just gonna leave it.
There you go. Whatever. I'm not afraid to put my fucking camera on. But come face me, bud. The fuck?
No, I'd rather face some women, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, but I'm saying, like, if you're a grown man, I'll take a woman, bro.
I'd rather. Here you go, man. You wouldn't even know.
We'll slap her up. Slap her up the body, back shots, bro.
Now you got to take my woman. There's plenty of women out there, man.
I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? I'll give you some. You know, there's plenty to go around.
Yo, women make the world go round, man. That's my number one.
Moon eye makes the world go round.
Money, man. It's about the women. Man. It's about the women. The women.
Oh, okay. And that's the feminine energy, the moon, right?
And you can't have no baby.
You got the sun, you got the masculine energy, and then you got the moon.
You can't have no babies without no woman, man. That alone lets you know what time
Real
it is.
shit.
Yo, Charles, what picture is this, bro? This look like some symbolism, like the tree of life, but it's inverted or some shit. What's that?
Yeah, that's one of these magnetic mountains. Hold on, let me pull the whole map up so I can show you. That's a good eye, man, that you got for that. You know,
I'm
let
just
me
pulling
get
your
the
fucking
map.
chain, but I would never do that. You know what I mean? If anything, I'm gonna add to it, not subtract.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, you've
Cage,
seen
I
the
know,
mountains.
I know you're just playing, Cage. There's nothing wrong with you. Just riding with you.
Yeah, because it's all fucking entertainment, right?
That's
People
all
want
it is.
to let
That's
me
right.
entertain a fucking YouTube, right? Fuck off, man.
No.
Understand what the hell this shit is? It look like the inverted flower of life.
I'll show you. Let me just get this map. I gotta pull the right map up. It is a magnetic mountain, I'll tell you that.
Where is it though? Like, where is it located? I can't see the words.
It's on. All right, here's the map. Do I want to use this one?
Holy shit!
No, this one don't have it. This one. All right. This one don't have the other mountain, but it has that one, that little one. You see where the baby blue is? You see where the Greenland is at the tip of Greenland, right underneath that baby blue mountain. That's that magnetic mountain. That would be the cathode or the anode. Then you got the mountain in the center there, which would be Mount Meru. But on the other side, oh no, see it up north near the red? There's that little mountain.
Yeah.
That's that mountain. That's the cathode. The anode is the other one under the blue. But
Have
there's
you ever
three
looked at-
magnetic mountains. You got the one in the center and one on either side. And that's what this little mountain is right here.
That's
This is one of
interesting,
those.
and it has to tie it back. Quote, no pun intended. It has to tie it back to electrolysis of water. Have you looked into that, Charles?
Yeah, I personally think there was a big tree at the center in this mountains at the stump, but I also think that a lot of books that I've read where these sailors sailed up here to the pole, there's a big whirlpool, like a drain at the center, which makes the tides. There's rivers,
no.
2 rivers are supposed to be going in, and 2 rivers are pulling the water out, which I think the water is coming from above somehow. It's like a recycle. It's like a fountain, if that makes any sense.
Man, that's some crazy shit.
Well, the whirlpool.
You know,
that's my theory.
The Bermuda Triangle too. I was like, what the fuck the Bermuda Triangle is?
Yeah. Anyways, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you all you. Sorry for my interruptions and all that. I'm working on it. Thank you, everybody, for having me. I'm gonna go take care of business now. I have to get on the road. Yeah, thank you.
Cage.
All right, Cage.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good day.
Joe King.
Yeah, that's my theory, man. That's my theory of the center realm. Because of all the information from like Valhalla, like from all different backgrounds, like people from all over this realm, it somehow comes to a giant tree at the center. And plus, I've read about the Australian and ancestors there climbing trees to meet the people from, they call them the star people, that there's lands above our head that these people lived on, which there's just so much, like these giant titan trees that used to be here, where, these people would meet halfway. This is what I was reading in the story from the Australian Aboriginals. And then also in South America, they have I think it was, what are they called? Near Peru. Damn it. It starts with an M. It's the Aztec. Sorry. They also have stories. I have them in past videos where I've read this stuff. And they would climb the trees and meet the star people. Or I think the Aztecs said they live on the firmament, like on it. That there's animals up there and trees. It's just like down here. I wouldn't doubt it. Or they could be talking about the inner earth and they were climbing up to here thinking, but yeah, there's a lot they're leaving out. I think there's cities under our feet. I think there's land above our heads. I think all this shit, man. Why else would they cut these huge trees down? What were they stopping? People from leaving?
Like the Devil's Tower that looked like a fucking tree stump. but it also takes me back to a childhood book called Jack and a motherfucking Beanstalk. Y'all remember Jack and a fucking Beanstalk, motherfucking
Hell yeah.
plant the seeds, grow the trees, see the giant. You know, this shit kind of corresponds with that. So I'm like, damn.
I just saw like a breakdown of Jack and the Beanstalk, some esoteric breakdown of it. Some channel did. Yeah, it's a trip. There's a big giant cannibal up in the mountains, you know, up in the trees.
Damn, that's a deep shit.
It is. It's like hella deep when they all them things are like from like this Brothers Grimm. These people wrote these hardcore shit, you know, like Little Red Riding Hood and shit. It's like it's a trip. You break it down what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, man, those Brother Grimm stories was crazy. The parents kicked the kids. I was like, man, we don't got enough food for y'all asses. Y'all out there in the woods now. And they went to the witch and the motherfucking the bread house. They're about to get eaten by some witches. It's like, God damn, there's some fuck the parents, nigga. I'm like, fuck the witch. What about the parents? That's their fault.
That's crazy. Yep.
Run up out of here, but Joe, what time is that thing tonight? Or it's tonight, right?
Joe?
Yo.
Mic check.
We can hear you.
That's tonight, right?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if he's got someone planned for tonight, but if you want to link up with that dude,
just let me know. Just let me know. No, just let me know. That's my fault. I should have got back to you.
Well, dude, that's cool. Is it cool if I have that dude get a hold of you?
It's cool all the way around, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
for sure.
Friend of yours is a friend of mine, man. Good.
Yeah, he's got a fun little format. You know, he's like, if you're new to, getting online and stuff, come and talk about what you want to, and it's good, dude. I did one already with him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, and I'll be there too. Yeah.
All right, but yeah, man, Charles, man, appreciate you having me, man. Truth Zone. Big up yourself, man, and Hurricane.
Thank you, Hurricane. Me and Hurricane. Thank you, McCoy, man, for coming up. I appreciate it.
Joe, I'm glad you came through, so I could. You just reminded me as soon as I saw your name, man. I'm like, damn, I dropped the ball. Man, you know what? I'll pick it back up. But all right,
I appreciate the positive energy. Have a great day, man. Peace.
What's up, McCoy? McCoy always positive, man. Salute to you, bro.
And peace to the chat, man. I was hoping to hear Son of Yahweh's voice. I haven't heard it in a long time.
Oh, hell no, man. Don't speak that nigga. Oh, man. Hell no.
And realist, I got a new nickname for you, too. Black Braveheart. Braveheart was an uncompromising man. And that's you, my friend. Uncompromising.
Oh, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, right now, I ain't got no choice, man.
Hey, McCoy, would you sit on a panel with Yahweh for 5 hours straight, hearing him say you're not the English language over and over and over again? Would you do that?
No, I would. I don't think I could sit on a panel with him for 5 minutes, man. But if I was to keep it all the way,
See what I'm saying?
You know, I can't be the realest McCoy and being fake out in this motherfucker. So, nah, I think I could do 5 seconds to 5 minutes. To let you know I'm in your house and I respect your guests. So I'll just find, you know what I mean? I'll just, sit back, kick back, you know what I mean? But to engage in the conversation, I wouldn't last 5 minutes, you know what I mean? But anyway. All right, y'all. Peace to y'all, man.
All right, for sure.
Get a hold of you.
I was gonna shout out Hurricane and Charles, man. I appreciate y'all sharing my shit, bro. Getting the numbers back up for me, man. That's some real shit, man. Y'all be easy on me. I gotta get up out of here too. I gotta get my day started, man. I gotta go clean windows, man. I gotta clean windows. Salute, man.
I gotta eat. I need some lunch. I gotta eat.
Truth though, man. I listened to him for like hours the other day. He had a good panel. I think the reparations one was pretty good, yeah. I listened to him all day at work.
And thank you too, Hurricane, for coming up, and Joe King.
All right, buddy.
And
for sure.
I appreciate y'all, man.
All right, buddy. We'll talk.
All right, Joe. Okay. Have a good day, everyone. And peace to everyone in the chat. It's good to see you, Salama. Peace to everyone that's new. Eric Red. Just because people are Christian or Muslim or any religion. There's no hatred towards any person here. You know, I might not agree with doctrines and stuff, but I'm always willing to hear people out. And, you know, that's everyone makes their own choices and carves their own path in life. And just because someone's, you know, I have friends that are very religious and stuff. All I ask is people respect how I see things as well as I will respect them. But peace, everyone. I hope everyone has a great day, man. Much love and respect. And I'll see y'all next time, man. I'm out. Have a great day.